The 4th.
We have one more spot for someone who wants to join.
My boy Kazong, man. Can't be here.
Join on what?
Damn it! What other shit?
Climate films.
I'm hurt. I thought I had a chance to get Yuki at a good price.
I'll join.
Just ended up looking at Parker's keys now.
Are you gonna get that panda one?
I plan to someday. I ain't gonna get it right now.
Panda?
No, it's literally called Scout and Panda.
Oh, Scouting.
You got
Gatling Hedgehog.
Oh.
Hedgehog.
No, okay, I will get Punching Kong because that is only $11.
Punching Kong.
My arm.
Ouch.
Alright. Let's see. We are freaking live. Yeah. I have nothing. It's supposed to be a funny intro, but I got nothing. This is how I start off until I don't know. Yep. Alright.
I didn't have no fireworks. What the fuck?
Let's do it again then. Let's do it again then. Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm not hype enough for that. Yo, what's good? Welcome to episode 15, Writers of the Grid podcast. We here, and I'm half asleep. So it's gonna be a funny episode. We got the homie Frag. Check him out on Twitch. He'll read your stories while listening to smooth jazz and beat you over upside the head with mech stuff.
I'll try anyway.
He'll try to beat you upside the head with it. Yeah, man. Then we got Clank. Clankety Clank. Clank doesn't have anything.
I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Not now, but later.
Then we got Blaze. Follow him on YouTube. Toku Geeky.
I'm here.
Yes, sir. He just uploads whatever we do because he's Blaze. That's okay. Then we got Silver and Daryl here too to round out the pack until Dunn does or does not show up. I don't know what Dunn's up to, but so if Dunn's not here, our jukebox is gone, so it's not gonna be as live. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be very live, and I need to shut up and keep it moving to new stuff. Yo, guys, what's going on with y'all this week, man? I'm like trying to wake up, so forgive.
Well, I'm recovering from work, so that's one thing.
Yes, sir. What else is up?
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
An infinitesimal slice of infinity is up. Well, up is relative, isn't it, though, isn't it?
Frag just went
relative.
big brain on us. I'm too tired for this, Frag.
I'm too tired to come up with your fancy, pithy, soulful words.
Yeah.
I don't know where I am right now. Where am I?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
The room kicked
Well,
the
that
bucket.
didn't take long.
Well,
Blaze, get back to work with the hamster.
What did I do this time? I didn't even dare.
You didn't do anything, and that's the problem.
Get to
You're
work.
not whipping the hamster into shape.
Yeah, man, you're in charge of the hamster.
I ain't charge jack crap. You guys better not mess up your own group. Got it?
No. Well, who
You
talking
kids
to?
better watch your room, alright?
Kids!
Alright.
Kids, I'll have you know Frag is twice our age. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
uncomfortably old.
I'm just kidding, Craig. You're not
I
old.
don't think I'm twice.
I feel
You're,
speechless.
you're in the prime of
Pretty
your.
close.
You're in the prime of your youth.
There we go.
And Blaze is something. Yo,
So,
yeah.
Oh.
This is hilarious. Alright. Jokes aside. And shows aside. I don't know why I paused for that long. But anyway, we're going to the news. Nothing really happened. Toku-wise.
I mean,
as far as I know.
the only thing I could think of so far, we're close to getting the Beast Morphers crossovers, Gavin, and then the Dino stuff coming up. But there is some cool aspects in leaks from what I've seen, such as Nate's Legacy Hall, which includes the old Legacy stuff from Power Rangers, meaning Mystic Force Morphers, RPM.
Oh, that's not really news though. I know what you're talking about.
I mean,
I seen it. I was like, I thought that was cool.
I'm just going off what I'm thinking on.
Oh,
That's it.
no, man. I mean,
I'm
like
not really
news.
seeing.
Unless
unless you want to. Unless you want to know about
like super big events or some shit.
Not every week we're not gonna have super big events. So
exactly. So that means one thing. F this segment. I was like, anyway, I'm drunk. I'm so drunk.
Room's up, by the way.
I'm not drunk. I'm just sleepy. Essentially.
Ultraman
no
Zero.
real news. Oh no, we got Ultraman Zero. Go ahead, let's do it. Heck yeah, man.
He has a new form.
Is it the bug catcher?
Bug catcher?
He had a bug catcher hat and a net. It was hilarious.
No comment.
Let's not forget the time. Well, yeah, he's bringing out his inner Taro, because Taro had some really wacky episodes where he would one of them he had to fight a mochi monster. And he pounded mochi into it. It was like the mochi monster was a stump that they would pound mochi into, so he had to get done with another one that was pretty. Oh no!
What is going on?
Huh? Oh, okay. Someone can connect.
He vanished.
Oh, we're dead. Okay.
Yeah, but so
Liz.
far, Ultimate Zero's new form.
Yeah, I'm sucked. So I gotta.
Yeah. Frag, disband the room. Break it. Maybe I could be alive and saved.
You can't break out?
No, we couldn't break out.
Ah, okay.
The sad thing about that is that they made a freaking card game.
Oh, it's in the card game. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only sad part about it. And then
Blaze, get in. We need you.
Yeah, alright.
I was telling Blaze to get on the thing so we can entertain our viewers while we talk. And
then we got Ultraman. I don't know, is Ultraman Zeta even out yet?
No, it's
not
coming
yet.
out soon.
It is. Okay. It is soonish. I don't remember when exactly.
Okay.
New room is up, I guess.
The only thing I know about it is.
Ranked.
Well, what I know so far about it is that they planned that
Subaru.
Thank you, Subarayas. I can't even say the name right now.
I just shorten it to Tsupro because it's Subaraya Productions, and I can remember Tsupro and pronounce it much quicker than I can Subaraya Productions.
Yes, sir.
I usually say the name without a problem. But basically, they plan to make this series internationally, so this time we can actually watch it on probably other stuff, maybe Crunchyroll or Verve, hopefully. So that'll make this a little bit easier.
I mean, they have most of the new generation on Crunchyroll already outside of...
simulcasting?
Rube and Taiga.
Because I know they did that briefly with Rube, I think. I don't know if they did it with Taiga. I don't remember.
No, they never...
Rube was the first 2 episodes, I think.
Yeah, and then that stopped. And I don't remember the reason exactly why it stopped.
Because they removed the rights from Crunchyroll and Verve. They left all the new generation stuff in there, but then they took the rights back. That was it. and plus all the other stuff.
Oh,
from
it's
the
got
Showa
stuff to
era.
do with what they were doing in terms of negotiations with what's their name, Mill Creek Entertainment, I think.
Yeah. So like so basically they took all the other Showa Ultraman stuff off, and then left some of the new.
Clang, no! What happened?
Oh, now you're back,
Therefore,
Blaze. We need you, Blaze. Get in here.
Clank is coming back. Clank's coming back.
Wait,
I had to check that.
I mean Clang is there, right? Do you
Yes,
guys see
he's
me in
here.
there?
He's here. Yes, we need you. In here. Okay. This is fun. Listen, guys. Little bit of news, which is part of the beginning of what we were going to talk about today. Anyway, what up, Eggy? Eggy, what's good? Yo, there's not really much token news, but we got gaming news. Who saw the PS5
Me.
and the PlayStation experience? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're gonna talk about that for a bit.
It's a device. It's a
It's
sandwich.
curvy. That is one curvy console.
Hey.
Boy, console got some curves on it. That's how you know we've been gone too long. I want to leave.
I mean,
Andre is a funny dude, man. I took that joke from him. Thank you, Andre.
As design goes, I kind of mess with it. It ain't bad.
It's huge and I love it. Wait a second.
What got to
Pause. Anyway.
Back to
Blaze, are you coming in?
subject.
I thought Clang is in, that's why I'm
Clank
not,
is, no, Clank is here. We need
need
you.
a fourth, Blaze.
bum.
That's been the
Don't you have
point.
4 already?
No.
No.
You,
Oh,
you
alright,
nugget.
give me a moment.
You nugget in a biscuit.
Ooh.
Dipped
wish
all in
I could
mashed
get away with
potatoes.
Never listening to anybody ever.
Dipped it
Another
all
thing
in
I will
mashed
try to mention that
potatoes.
crap, I was trying to thought. Oh, what caught me off guard with the PS5 is that they're making a fully digital one and then one that comes with the disc tray. That kind of caught me off guard.
Well,
I jump out for a bit, I jump back in right away.
what?
Yeah, about taking long as Clang, don't worry, I need to do something.
Clank
I'll be
is
right
here,
back.
you nugget.
No, that's why I say, it's just like when he leave, it won't take long. Calm down, Echo. I'll be right
30
back.
seconds. I'm counting the seconds.
God. Yo, we're not like this, Aggie. This is just a fun day. Fun all around. The controller looks
I
nice.
wouldn't say it's fucking huge for no reason at all. I would say it's fucking huge because the components are big. Like, have you seen modern graphics cards? Holy shit.
Yes, sir. So essentially,
They gotta-
Sony gave us a router and said, "Here you go. Have fun with it."
People are saying
I like
that,
my
and I
router.
guess I see it, but most
I
of my
see-
routers are like bricks anyway.
Yeah.
Which is something that Xbox actually have. It's a damn brick.
Xbox
got a
gave us a mini
refrigerator.
fridge.
Had a
Mini fridge,
refrigerator.
Yeah, I can have my beer in there, boys. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink much beer. But I drink other things, but not much beer. Ugh. Like, yo, man, look, the games they announced. Let's talk about that real quick. Yo,
I'm excited.
Ratchet and Clank, bro.
Yes.
Did you see
Yes.
the Ratchet and Clank goodness?
No one can tell me that's not gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fire. That's
No one
gonna be
can tell me.
fire. Look,
No one can tell
and
me
then
that's not
it's
gonna be
portals. It's portals in the games to demonstrate the
Clank.
load times and how seamless each transition was. Goodness, and I know Clank happy because he's in the game.
Yay!
Yeah, see, Clank takes a day, like a break, you know. Xbox is supposed to get 120
Ratchet
frames.
Clank.
Well,
Believe
tell
it when I
Xbox
see
to
it.
suck it, because it's PlayStation
More importantly,
time.
more importantly, getting 120 frames is irrelevant if you don't have a monitor or TV that supports that frame rate.
Or if you don't
So-
have any games.
Yep, that's the big one. That's the
We'll
one that the
Yo. We'll delve into that a little bit later, cause we got gush over some Ratchet and Clank greatness right now. Graphics.
amazing.
Oh my
The
goodness.
gameplay is amazing.
And I'm here. See,
Oh.
told you, didn't take that long.
Blaze, did you see the PlayStation thingy? Did you see it?
I mean, I saw the one trailer for the
Did you see the
PlayStation
Ratchet and
5
Clank?
Spider-Man.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
get to
that's
that.
not even a game.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But right now we're talking Ratchet and Clank's greatness.
Ratchet and Clank.
I saw it. So honestly though, I have a feel bit of afraid of check it on because if I check it on, I have to remind I cannot
Facts,
get it.
Eggy. But yo, besides that, oh my goodness, man, the new whatever, was it Lombax that they showed? I know everybody hype, but yo, Clank is back. Clank is so happy he's doing his little victory spin in the corner. Clank. It's time. Yo, man. Okay, look. Alright, what was the most disappointing thing?
No, it's not.
What the actual cheese? We'll try it one more time. Yo, what was the most disappointing thing from the PlayStation 5 reveal? 2K?
I didn't see the 2K one. I didn't see that.
2K. Because you know 2K is coming.
Well, that's obvious.
That's some detailed sweat on big homie. Detailed sweat.
I don't think I would even mention 2K at this point because...
Yo, Demon Souls?
Oh, right, the Demon Soul remake. Ah, man.
Demon Souls? That was looking clean, too.
See, I really liked the original Demon Souls. And I don't know... It depends on how they do the remake. If it's just like a graphical upgrade, that's fine and dandy. I'll be happy with that. But if they're doing like a complete rework of the entire game, I might be a little miffed.
From what I see, it's a format, man. You know, just like Onimusha and Mega Man Zero. It's just a, re-imaging. Imaging? That way, I mean, rework. So, like, they just upgrade the graphic a bit.
Yo. Who likes Resident Evil?
Me.
Resident Evil 8, boys. I totally called it when they played the trailer. I said, hold up. I know I see the umbrella symbol. Yo, is this Resident Evil 8? Bro, is this Resident Evil 8, bros? And they thought they would slick by calling it Village. Nah. They called it Village, and I'm like, what is this? What is this Village? Oh, they showed off the 8. Resident Evil 8 Village. The scariest name you could ever come up with for a game.
So it's Resident Evil Village, or they just call it Village?
Resident Evil 8 Village, or Biohazard 8 Village.
Oh yeah, its origin is Biohazard. Okay.
But I actually this
Release a new Power Stone, you cowards. Release a new Sengoku Basara, you feckless weasels.
Oh, well, damn.
I don't care about
weasels.
I don't care about your goddamn Biohazard. I don't care about your damn Street Fighter. I don't care about your Manhunt anymore. Give me a real game for once. A new title. God damn!
Alright.
Getting tired of it. I'm also getting tired of these servers dying.
I don't know why they died.
Okay, what is it with today? What the hell?
Someone else host. I don't know why.
Let's try some.
I was gonna say I'm looking forward to try out.
Echo, you try hosting.
We'll do.
Unless we try one more time and then when that fails. Because
When
the
all
room
else
didn't
fails.
disband.
Okay.
But I look forward to trying out Village. And usually I'm not even that interested in Resident Evil games. I'm being honest. But Biohazard and Village, they I was really curious.
Oh yeah.
When Biohazard was first released, I really thought the gameplay was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You know, like not too special or anything, but it was just that type of game that I actually liked. That actually gave it that little bit of I don't know, that little bit of excitement that I want to see. You know, that I was kind of looking for.
Room is up.
What we can also try doing, if all else fails, is trying to do it through ranked 2v2 queue and see if that works.
We shall. Also, let's talk about it. My boy, Miles Morales is getting his own standalone expansion to the original Spider-Man PS4 story.
Is it about time? Like, fuck?
I mean, it sounds alright. To be honest.
See, this is coming from
as much as I like Miles and I think he does deserve a game, it was very painfully clear to me that because they weren't calling it like Spider-Man 2 or whatever, that it's like, oh, it's just going to be like a quarter of a game.
Like they said,
I'm like, Miles Morales deserves his own full damn title.
This is coming from
he
a
should
dude.
be the headline. Like,
alright.
About Spider-Ham. We need a Spider-Ham game.
Shut up, Blaze. That's
Spider-Ham game.
No. I was because it was kind of funny. Is that double Cougar? Oh,
damn it.
Blaze.
What's happening?
Let's play some ranked. We're gonna play some ranked.
Yeah, let's try ranked and see if that somehow fixes
1v1
it.
ranks, man. Just 1v1 ranks for a little bit.
No, we can do a 2v2.
Let's see what happens with 2v2. If it doesn't work, then we'll go to 1v1.
Alright. So coming from a dude who hated Miles at first, I hated this character at first, but they worked on it. Now he's great. He's greatness. And I can dig it. I can dig it. But
why do you hate Miles?
I hated Miles. Alright, so here's why I hated Miles at first. Because when I heard I heard there was changes coming, so I looked into it.
When you join ranked, make sure you go to change settings to be opponent's level, any level, not same level. I've made that mistake.
Gotcha. What was I saying? Okay. Yeah. The thing with Miles, when I looked into it, I didn't look into it well enough to. I just saw surface level stuff. I was like, huh? Peter Parker gonna be black now? Who did this? Who decided this? I was upset.
That's literally true. Yes.
I was very upset because one, I'm a black dude, so I don't want to be given a handout. Okay, I want great characters like Static Shock and the Milestone comics, Jiffy, all of them. Some of them were great. I don't want what they did with Human Torch and Fan 4 Stick, where they just made Michael B. Jordan Johnny Storm, and I'm just like, huh? No, I don't want that. I want great original characters with great original stories.
Oh, I mean,
that was my issue. Right. But then I looked into it, and I started reading more about Miles, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, all right, Miles, okay, let's go. There it is. His stories were good. It started out a little wonky at first, and I'm like, nah, he's not Peter Parker but black. Miles is his own character.
Well, he starts off as Peter Parker but black, but he gets better retroactively. Okay, so there are two people that have not properly joined ranked queue.
Exactly.
That would be me.
We're on 2-4.
I'm waiting. I don't know why it's not taking me to you guys. Okay, my setting is.
Did you make sure that it is any bars?
Level is any level. Yes.
And
the number of bars.
Any level, buddy.
Tell them again. But like that was my thing, and like, see, that's what happens when you don't research properly. So like that was my fault. But as I was like, I learned Miles is his own dude. He's got a Latina mom. He's got a Latinx mother. African American father. His uncle was the Prowler. I'm like, bro, hold up. We already onto a good start. And then it's just like, and then he just kept giving Miles stuff, and he just kept giving him stuff, and it's just like, okay, his story is getting there. There's something here, and then it's just the supplementary material for Miles made it great, and then I liked him already at this point, but then the piece de resistance was Spider-Verse, best Spider-Man movie. Hands down. And that's crazy. It's crazy.
I want to say like in like the animated sense, you know.
It's that good, man. I'm like, oh boy, Spider-Verse was a treat. So when I found, okay, no, we doing 1v1s. We gotta do 1v1s for a bit. When I saw that he was getting his standalone expansion, part of me was We don't know, so we're just gonna do rank 1v1s on rank. So essentially, when I saw Miles Morales Spider-Verse, my mind first went to DLC. Then they clarified it wasn't DLC. It's its own standalone expansion coming alongside the main game for PS5. And I said, okay, that's cool. That's fine. Because the first thing I thought of in terms of that was essentially Infamous Festival of Blood. And you know, on the Writers of the Grid podcast, we love Infamous. We spent a whole episode talking about how great Infamous was. Heck yeah, man. So I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, alright, cool. We're getting a Miles Morales little short story to go alongside with the PS5 joint. You know, that's great. While that prepares us for what's coming in Spider-Man 2. And if it's going the way I think it will for Spider-Man 2, it'll definitely be Peter and Miles both playable. We may get some co-op action type combos going on too, which is awesome.
Well, unless they go the route that they did in the original, where you just have Peter segments and Miles segments.
Oh yeah, they could totally do that. They could totally do that too. But
which I could live with, but I wouldn't prefer.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
There we go. Who's gonna get bodied?
So we do. Alright, 1v1s. Am I still on Spectre?
Alright, who is this? Let's see.
Clank, kill for the ones, mostly. Let's do it. So yeah, that's essentially with Miles, and I'm just like, yo, he deserves this.
Yeah,
he deserves.
But they didn't they didn't put so much into him. Shit, they even made him part of Civil War 2 for Christ's sake, which is pretty damn fun to read.
It's so amazing they had to make it.
Now my thing is
Daryl Civil War 2 kind of movie.
Yeah, I can hear him. Who's read the Spider-Geddon comics?
You said the Spider or what? Now?
Spider-Geddon, the second Spider-Verse event. Okay.
No.
So, a little bit of spoilers here, because this may or may not impact Spider-Man Miles Morales' story. Okay. The PS4 version, the PS4 Peter Parker, he met pretty much Spectacular Spider-Man, which is Doc Ock taking over Peter's body, and he's like, nah, you know what, he's a good dude, I'm gonna live my best life in Peter's body. So on and so forth. Essentially, he's recruiting for this, the mission at hand to deal with, the dudes from the very, Into the Spider-Verse, the first comic event with them. And Pete says that he's left Miles to watch the city by himself. And it takes place a couple months after the main game in DLC. So I'm thinking, is this where the Spider-Man Miles Morales is going to take place? Is this where it's going to take place? During the whole Pete's not here right now, there's going to be like an offhand reference to it. But I'm not sure. All I can really say is it seems like that would be the best place for them to do it. And then at the end of like Miles' thing, where like he comes into his own as Spider-Man, Pete comes back and then it sets up for a part 2 or Spider-Man 2. It'd be nice because now Peter knows that other spider heroes exist, other versions of Peter Parker and other versions of Spider-Man are out there. So it'd be nice.
Right, but which ones are clones?
That is also true.
The Clone Saga. Never forget that even Spider-Man is not. Oh, there we go. That actually hit. I'm happy.
There's some people died in the first Spider-Verse, and then I think was Ben one of them? I'm not sure. I gotta like look back into it. I think Ben was one of them. I don't know.
But okay.
Good game, Frank.
Yeah. I didn't even kill you once. It's not that good a game.
But yeah. So there's that. Miles Morales is looking great. Sackboy Adventures, man. Freaking Sackboy Adventures. The 4-player co-op adventure game.
I mean, I liked Little Big Planet, so should be fine.
Yeah, I'm getting it. Shoot, I'm getting it. It looks fun enough.
I'll be getting it 5 years from now.
Ha.
Damn.
Heck yeah.
Did they announce like a starting price for the PS5?
No, they did not.
I'm not getting a launch copy until it turns out that the launch copies are the best version, like the PS3 Fat 60 gig technologically superior model.
Apparently that,
Do we know what the fireworks? God dang!
they said they already gave away the pre-order price
Well,
for the PlayStation 5.
I know PlayStation's waiting for Xbox to drop their price, so they can be like, alright, bet we about to one-up them. So, like, no one's really dropping the price right now. It's kind of funny that we're going to do the wait and see approach with it. But, what else is there? There's a couple decent games, like Destruction All-Stars, which is essentially a roller derby. Like, I want to say more Twisted Metal. It kind of reminds me of Twisted Metal.
Should we try J-Star?
Everyone has it. There's a bunch of other stuff, like, I don't know. Oh yeah, the new Horizon Zero Dawn. Forbidden West, I think it's called. There's that. So there's that. Honestly, they announced some games, which is more than what the Xbox had with their tech presentation. That was Resident Sleepers, bro. Oh my god, if I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I wanted to take a nap, I'd have been like, alright, Xbox, I got you. Give me some goodness right now. Okay, yep. Great, I can sleep. That was the most boring, and I mean a boring conference. It was honestly a Zoom meeting with trailers. And like everyone wanted to watch for the Assassin's Creed gameplay sneak peek, which they never did. They never did. It was literally a trailer. I was like, wow, that would be what they did us dirty with that one. Bodied. Oh god. Yeah, I'm so sleepy. Yeah, there's that. In terms of Xbox and PlayStation, in terms of what they each gave us, their little the Zoom meeting and whatever that direct was for PlayStation. You had to choose between them. Which console you getting? I know what I'm getting. That's sexy PS5.
That's obvious.
PS5.
That's what I'm getting. I'm on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
PS5.
I know which one of those consoles is going to be giving me giant robot titles, so...
Yes, sir! Yo, playing
Like,
Gundam on the PS5. Oh my god.
Yeah, well,
I'll tell you this.
they'll just come out with a Gundam Battle Operation 3, now with even worse networking.
Don't do that to me.
Yes.
Don't do that to me.
Every
Hell
announcement.
no. I know Bandai. I know Bandai like the back of my hand.
Wish I had Bandai in the back of my hand.
It's fine. I might get it.
I've been maligned and abused by those people, so...
You hear that, Bandai? You've abused this man, Frag, for long enough. Or something like that. I don't know. I'm not even...
Gundam Senki 0081. I want a sequel. That game was good. And of course we got Gundam Crossfire in the States, but no, we didn't get its infinitely superior sequel. God, no. No, siree, Bob. That would be stupid. Give us the ability to dual-wield beam machine guns and bazookas and the like. Yeah, no,
Oh,
fuck
that
that.
sounds freaking awesome.
It's rad. I'll probably stream that at some point. I just have to. And it had online co-op.
Oh shit.
Okay, so essentially, yo, look up Brad on Twitch, man. Drop a link. Oh my goodness. PS5 looking good. What do you think of the console design?
Lots of form. I can't vouch for function.
Yeah.
I'm being told good things, but I don't believe marketing anymore. Well, I trust marketing as far as I can throw it. Let me put it that way. It's like, okay, that sounds nice. I have read some articles that have indicated that it is some of the technological ideas being used are going to be pretty handy for closing the gap between PCs and consoles. In terms of just the amount of data they'll be able to transfer between the drive and the actual what you're seeing, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
No. Oh no! I've been shot!
So, Daryl's going to
There's nothing we can't even do like we normally do. So
yeah, it's fine. This is gonna be.
Fight.
What about? Yeah, Horizon. Did we talk about Horizon?
I'm not getting my
I think we talked about it briefly, but we didn't go much into it.
Nah, it's Horizon. I didn't care for Horizon. It probably was a great game though. I'm not gonna play something.
Has the PC version of Horizon Zero Dawn released? I don't remember.
I'm not sure myself.
I know they were going to.
What is happening?
I think so.
To me.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, you end me with a shot. Nice.
That was
Any other good games
much
that the
better
PS5
match.
showed?
There was some decent indie titles. The one that stood out to me
yeah,
was
but
Bugsnax.
indie titles are gonna be on everything. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, the one that stood out to me was Bugsnax, and I'm just like, what is this? This game is a
I'm not
fever
sure
dream.
that game knew what it was.
That game is a fever
Is there a
dream.
party I can crash?
Oh my god,
Done.
Don, you have joined us.
Done.
At last.
Done.
We might be able to do a 2v2
done.
room.
Done.
Oh, okay.
Done. What
Sorry,
happened, bro? You good? You okay?
Work
Everything okay?
and sleep and
It's alright.
work was rough last night and I couldn't get any sleep this morning, so
It's
I literally
understandable.
did all
I'm tired now, so man, that sounds drunk on the podcast. When I'm not drunk,
Alright, what I
I hear
missed?
you, man.
we're talking
hear
about
ya.
the PS5. We talked about Ratchet
yes.
and Clank greatness.
I was
Yes.
never a big Ratchet and Clank fan, gonna be honest, but hey, it's good to see
Yeah.
the series is still going, and Insomniac is back to doing it, so
we talking
What the
about
fuck is KFC having a console?
we talking about Miles Morales Spider-Man and why I
that
hate
one
it.
I'm excited for.
And you read the Spider-Geddon thing, right? To catch you up. You
The what thing?
The Spider-Geddon comic. It's essentially the second Spider-Verse 2. It's essentially Spider-Verse 2. Best way to put it.
Oh, Spider-Geddon. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So you know about PS4 Spider-Man being tagging along for that adventure in the comics.
Yeah, I saw him.
Okay, so if I recall, he said Miles is guarding the city when he left. So maybe that's when Miles Morales Spider-Man takes place. Maybe.
That's a maybe. I don't think they're gonna bring in comic continuity.
Right.
I mean, they might reference it, is what I'm saying. It's like, hey, Peter's gone for a bit. He told me to watch over things. And then Miles,
They'll say like,
where's Peter
I'm
gone?
sure like Peter's off doing some other adventure.
yeah,
This is gonna be like Miles' first big foray as a hero.
yeah, that's
Which
what
I'm
I mean.
excited.
That's what I'm like. Maybe they can reference it, you know?
I mean,
And-
Just
isn't
at the end of
New
the
York
story,
like-
just have Spidey pop through like one of those portals and just be like, "Well, that was an adventure." Man, I didn't realize there were so many other Spider dudes in the multiverse.
Yeah, man. He meets
Oh, hey,
Toei
Miles, how's it
Spider-Man. He meets Toei
Didn't
Spider-Man.
Miles also in that event or some shit?
Yeah, well, the comic book version of Miles is in that, not PS4 Miles. Who's getting beat up in the background? Are you okay?
No, that was me getting a Diet Coke. I opened a box of Diet Coke.
Teach that carbonated bastard who's boss.
So, essentially, Daryl, here's what you do, right? You gotta go to, game mode. If you see how there's a screen, like, to change it. Yeah. You click over, just change it over once, and I'm pretty sure you'll be on rank match. See if you can, like, you know, I don't know if you're watching it via the stream or not, but like change it to 1v1.
It hurts.
Because I can't read the
1v1.
Yeah. So
this is the rank thing, right?
Yeah.
The very top one, switch it over.
Yeah. Until
okay.
We can see if we can try to get you a little battle in. Hopefully.
Go.
Well,
start the game.
While we get done situated for a 2v2, and yeah. Oh yeah, done Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8.
Ah yes, that too.
Yeah, so there's that.
And as we all know, I'm sorry, Ethan. I don't know exactly what he says. Bam, 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 bam.
Let's say he just shoots him up.
I don't know what's up with Chris right now. I really hope they don't just make him the villain and just be like, that's it.
Chris, look, he just needs Jill in his life. They keep taking Jill. They keep taking Jill away from him. So he's just like, I don't know what to do with myself anymore. He's a drunken wreck in Resident Evil 6, and I hated his story in that game.
He just needs to secure the Redfield bloodline, and he'll be all good. Right. I don't know if you guys have seen that meme. I don't know if you guys have seen that meme.
He needs to secure the Redfield bloodline.
I'm ready, by the way.
That explains.
I don't know if you guys have seen that meme. That sort of like meme storyline that's in the Resident Evil community.
Oh, I know about Chris trying to get Leon the fucking sister.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
That's so stupid, but you know,
it's hilarious in my personal opinion. But that looks interesting to me. I'm not a big Resident Evil guy, so.
All right. So now we're talking about the console itself. When they finally revealed the PS5.
The PlayStation 5.
Now,
I like it.
You like it?
I like it. It has a cool. It has a decent design. It's stylish. It's not just a box. I'll give it that. It's not just a box.
Hey, I'm fighting Daryl boys 1v1 Gaiman double. Let's get it here.
It isn't just a box, that's true, but how will you have it set up to actually use?
As a modem.
Yes, sir.
It clearly has a stand, so you just have to...
You can stand up. You can put it on the side too.
I never liked the stands for consoles. But part of that is what's the word? Stigma.
Vertical and sideways.
Most of that for me is stigma from the PS2 days and Xbox 360 days, where having it standing on its side was a recipe for absolute misery because of the disc trays.
Oh yeah.
Which this obviously isn't, I should hope. I'm pretty sure everybody is using the feeders now, or whatever the term is now. If it's not, that'd be hilarious, but then again, Blu-rays are also like Teflon coated or whatever.
Yes, sir.
So they're awfully hard to scratch in a disc tray.
I feel like if I leave the party, that's not doing it for me because I feel like I know what the problem is.
Okay. Understood, Clank. Thank you for letting us know.
I find it interesting that they're actually releasing like a digital-only version. I get why, but...
A friend of mine, I think Almighty actually said he would get that because he doesn't buy games like that. Yeah, he doesn't buy games like this. I'm just like, okay.
So long as you don't try to stream your games in terms of live games as a service, that is never going to end well. I'm sorry. Anyone who's excited about that technology, I have some really bad news. It's just like, it works when every single location in the world is connected with a fiber optic line. That is not the world we live in. We live in a world where other things are the case, We live in a world where Comcast exists, for starters.
Comcast, don't cut off my internet. I need you, terrorist.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Oh, damn.
I'm so sorry, but at the same time...
And I have a phone call. Wow.
Comcast is like, hey, look, we hear you guys. Sorry, Silver, we're so sorry, man. We're so sorry. Clank! See, Comcast heard. They heard, now we lost Clank. Clank! Oh! Nice to combo.
Right, are you guys doing 2v2 or just 1v1 rank?
We're doing
1v1 rank
for right now.
Echo is,
I think I'm dead. Damn.
Nice dying combo.
I didn't watch that entire match, but what I saw of it was actually pretty good.
Okay, man. Daryl can fight. When this 1v1, that was a clean connection, boy. Like, yes,
yeah,
sir.
there was a little lag at the beginning, but it was really smooth.
Okay.
So
I don't mind doing the 1v1.
I think it's a combination of issues. Clank's saying it might be on his end, but
it would make sense because he's getting kicked out. No offense, they'll Clank the homie. It'd be like that sometimes, big fella. It'd be like that.
I mean, we could try to do 2v2 right now with Dunn.
Well, yeah, but like I'm fine doing the 1v1s currently. Just until we get into everything else.
I've been meaning to ask.
Shiva.
PS5 news aside, real quick. PS5 news aside. Did Kira Major and 01 start up yet, or are they starting next week?
Next week. They will be back next week.
So they're debuting along with, they're coming back again along with Ultraman Z.
Yes, and I wonder what episode it will take for G to drop by. It seemed to be early in given the trailer. Might be.
Oh right, they're giving G the new.
G's suit looks really cool. Because Riku's my favorite Ultra of the new generation.
He actually have a collar. It really looks like he actually in an armor, which is strange for an Ultraman.
Honestly, Riku's my favorite of the new gen Ultras. So I don't mind. That's pretty much all we really have in terms of news. Just mainly PS5 gaming news and where are we at before Dunn popped in? Oh, right. We were talking about between both conferences, between Xbox's Zoom call and PS5's experience. Yeah, that was so much better. Xbox was letting me to sleep with their Zoom call, but based on that, which one would you guys prefer to get? Like I was saying, I think Greg said he was.
PlayStation. I've been a PlayStation guy myself.
Are you? Yes, I am.
Me too, man. Me too.
Double changes. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. You could never get away with that in 2v2.
I know in terms of spec-wise, like for right now, in between both consoles, like the Xbox might have a little bit more specs. But I'ma still ride a PlayStation for right now. Because,
of course.
Like,
PlayStation got the games.
Yeah, like they got
exactly.
Like, it's just the feel and the design of the console itself, man. It's just
not a freaking rectangle.
Even though it's Seto Kaiba, but
yeah, I saw some of the Seto Kaiba images and I just couldn't help but snort.
Oh, with the collar, I love that.
The blue eyes white console, boys. Y'all ready for it?
It's because of the freaking collar. The PlayStation 5 has a massive high collar.
The PlayStation 5 is immaculate.
You see, and I come from a really dated school of thought, but when I see something that looks like it's going for a flashy form factor, I'm like, what's it compensating for? And I'd like to believe that isn't the case.
The PS5 is gonna henshin, man. The PS5 is gonna
yeah, it's great. Oh damn.
Shochak, when the PS5 yells Shochak, in 2.5 milliseconds, the liquid laminate metal armor forms on its body.
Heck yeah, man. Oh boy.
And its ultimate rival, the Xbox.
AKA Brick.
Which
AKA
takes it
refrigerator.
to... Which transports it into Red Ring space.
Oh. Oh.
The console wars have taken on a new dimension of fear.
And then PlayStation gets a secondary rider in terms of Nintendo and the Switch, boy. Yo. Oh god, that'd be good.
Never get that to connect.
That'd be good. I'm sitting here just waiting for Blaze or someone to queue up and rank 1v1 so I can get him a fight.
Oh, that's right, that's huge!
Blaze! Done!
Oh god!
Wait, who's...
Ah, damn.
Someone queue up for the 1v1, right?
What is it?
Someone queue up
I'm waiting for 1v1, but it didn't pull me in yet.
No, so am I. I'm waiting as well.
Are you doing ranked or?
Yeah, we're doing ranked.
Speaking of Switch, I need to get some new games.
Oh,
we have 1, 2.
Hey, Shiva, is the
Even if Daryl can, we have 4
the
before.
Dual Link one? Is it like not?
Oh no,
not
I
Dual Link,
was able to get Daryl in the 1v1, and it's fine.
Yeah, is it? Can you like? Is it still work with the Legacy of Duelist before that?
No.
Wow, that's so hassle.
Now he was saying, will the Link evolution work with Legacy of Duelist, and it won't.
The original Legacy of Duelist now.
It won't work because of the card change, the card rule changes, and the new Link style. It's not gonna work.
That's sad. You
I
really
need to actually make my decks on Link Evolution. I got Link Evolution when it came out, but
if we're being honest, if I'm being
I'm
honest,
so sorry. I didn't think that was gonna connect.
if I'm being honest, with this evolution game, and for every one of us that bought this game as well.
Alright, Echo.
We basically bought the same damn game with new.
Oh no, I know.
oh, I'm 100%.
I think the whole fandom agreed 100% that it was the same game.
The Link Evolution, the Legacy of the Duelist was so outdated at this point. It was just
there's no point of even updating it, but still, let's make a new game.
Yeah, it's like, well,
Y'all could have literally just made a huge ass of
Anybody know a UE 273104-Kyo5?
That's why Konami and them didn't go with that, because that would have been so damn much to do with the damn updates, trying to update an outdated ass game.
Yeah, that game was way too old.
At that point, they're thinking GTA 5 and Destiny.
Speaking of GTA 5,
how about
speaking of that on PlayStation 5.
That's
how
gonna
about
be on
Skyrim?
Oh god.
Wait, are they putting Skyrim to PlayStation 5?
I feel like that game should come out on PS5.
Yeah, Skyrim could have, but 7 years of GTA 5, man. And it's not stopping now. And they're gonna give us $1 million like every month on GTA Online, so we can have GTA Online when the PS5 drops. It's like the first game we're getting for free.
Okay.
Sounds desperate to me.
Sounds like we need GTA 6 already. We don't.
Oh, that one is definitely going to be launched, though?
Yeah, that's 2020. That's
oh, okay, that's fine then.
You guys heard that it's not like as long as the OG Spider-Man.
Oh
yeah, it's going to be like maybe quarter length.
They legit straight up said it's a separate game. Like it's a separate game, but it's also an expansion. It's not. It's not DLC.
I know. I'm just making sure you guys all know that because I don't know if that was 100% clear in the
Blaze, Jesus.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, guys.
I'm bodying some guy whose name is mostly numbers, and he's from Asia, and I might be making him feel bad.
We're the top 10 on this game. Come on, man.
I am in the top 10. I'm content with this knowledge. Oh no! Oh no! It hurts.
But like, what was I saying? Right. Oh, Blaze beat the living crap out of me because I couldn't change my form.
Sorry.
Nah, you good. What's up, Thanos?
Don't ever apologize for kicking ass.
What's up, Thanos? It's good, man. Eggy, you
Thanos
still
is
here?
good.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, in the comments.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry, guys. It's like I said, I'm like half asleep. Bruh. But PS5 looking great. There wasn't really much news Toku-wise, so I was like, we were just talking about that.
I'm actually really excited for what was it, Project Apia or whatever that's gonna end up being.
That's what that was called?
Oh, the Square Enix one.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see where.
Already know, so.
I'm interested in learning more about that one because what they showed looks like a tech demo.
All right, Daryl, let's do this.
True.
I think he kind of
a very pretty tech demo, mind you.
Honor of my new driver.
Oh gosh.
Driver.
All right.
Hey, we got a new driver.
So
yeah, I forgot to driver.
I have that. Awesome.
I ordered the Oma Geo driver today, so.
What?
Next week.
hey!
Oh, you made Silver sad.
Almost inevitable. My Decay driver's coming pretty soon as well.
Cause I know, Daryl, I know him because it's just how high that thing goes for. It's like shit. We got
the Neo Decay driver, the one that Echo's getting, is way more expensive.
It's way more expensive.
I know it's way more. I'm still not letting that one go.
You're gonna let it go when I pop up. When I'm just when I just like open a portal to your house and I'm just like, oh, what up, Silver? I'm just a passing through common rider kid, and I'm walking
this
up.
is the world of Silver.
Like he just one up me. He just one up me in that. I got like so far I just got the half of the damn power. He got the rest. That's it. Because
at least you got a complete final form. I gotta steal my belt from you to get it.
Well, I mean,
we don't know if Neo Decay complete is real or not.
Yeah.
Neo Decay double complete.
Yeah. That is true.
We don't know if that's a legit thing.
Time to go eat your fast.
Honestly, I'm okay with this.
That would be sweet as hell.
That would kind of be busted though. Like, it would put him in the realm of Grand Geo, and no.
I mean,
Grand Geo has to be its own thing.
But are we talking about Decade being in the realm of Grand Geo? Or because Decade already trumps Grand Geo by dint of being able to use Grand Geo powers, can't he?
No, he can only use base form Geo.
Well, so far as we know anyway.
But that means he can use Oma.
No,
because he's his own rider. When do you ever see Oma as anything but Oma?
No, what I'm saying is he won't be able to use Oma unless Oma's like, hey, look, Tsukasa here. Here's a bit of my power. Just go ahead and do it. Do whatever you want with it.
Usually, I'm not.
But like it would make sense for Geo. It would make sense for Decade not to have Geo's power. It would make complete sense.
I'll say so.
Maybe. That kind of lasted way too long.
Blaze BSing you there? Because he does that to everyone.
But my opinion on it, for what I can think of, is like we don't like so far. We don't know if it's possible. If it's possible or not. You know, maybe later on in the future they uploaded shit. But like who knows? Maybe they could give Decade the ability to use Grand Geo powers. Because like even in complete form, it could be a possibility.
Yeah, Decade Complete could. That's right, because he does final forms. You're right.
He does final forms, so it's like if he was to do that for Geo, then Grand Geo,
because it's essentially the same thing.
Well, he's Kamen Rider Decade. Does that mean he can only use powers in like groups of 10 for complete?
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense if it was like that.
So like he can only use either Kuga through himself or
himself to build.
Nice, man. Damn.
No, because the way they have the card set up, actually, it goes like final form wise, it goes up to build. So it would probably just be like himself to build.
Well, you just wanted that to end that build.
No, but I'm just saying, in terms of the cards that he has, if they gave him a complete form, it would be from Kuga to himself, or from himself to build.
Didn't Toei admit that Decade can change him if he's a rider?
Most of the points that Decade he's in cards was he just given to him like that.
And he also has a show in cards too.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Decade and all that. Like his show was that. Like there's a lot of things they never even covered up.
Like, I mean, that is a true statement. The Decade himself has kind of...
Decade himself is, like, he's better in everything but his own.
I feel like it's that way. It's true for a lot of, like, least popular writer shows.
But basically, well, like, I'm gonna put this in my opinion, between both anniversary writers, I'm rocking with Decade. And I'm not saying, like, he can overthrow Zero to fight. That's not what I'm saying. I just think he's more badass.
Speaking of Blaze, where you at?
The rest of the statement.
Blaze.
Yeah.
I mean, why?
We're gonna talk. I know you seen the animation. You dropped it. Decade versus Geo.
I was gonna say, done. Watch that. It have your favorite moment at the end.
I already saw that. I already saw that at work.
Let's talk. First, before we get into this actual conversation, because since we're moving into it as it is. First things first. As we get into it, the animation. Watch it. What is the dude's name? Name dropping him right now. I need to know his name.
Toku Tyson, I think.
Overtake Animation. That's his channel name.
Thank you, Blaze. Thank you. All right, yeah. Watch him. Watch his stuff. His videos are great. My favorite one, and I think Blaze's too, is Driver Scavenger. They had
Guilty as charged.
I think they had Omega Amazon versus Kaneki from Tokyo.
Yeah, he do some of like animation versus coming out for a while. Yeah. Actually, that's the only one. Haven't done that again. After that, it's mostly. But what comes to crazy is Gaim versus Evolve.
Yeah, Gaim versus Evolve was crazy, but it's like makes sense. Then there's Ghost versus Kiva starting out. Is like it never finished. Like there's no part 2 to it yet. But I feel like it's gonna happen.
The Ghost versus Kiva.
And there was also Build versus Double.
Oh god,
Build that versus one was... Double was a good matchup too. But
he whacked the kind of face with Equation.
But yeah, now let's actually get into this whole Decade versus Geo thing. The fight itself was great because like they were matching up armor per armor, like form change to armor. It was like Kuga armor versus the Kuga form and everything. Geo was no slouch in that fight, which was great. And I like that he added, like he made the blade armor a thing. I do like that. He took the concept art and made it an actual armor.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Did he scratch build it, or were there already existing?
Oh, he scratch built it.
He built that from scratch. Yeah.
I got it. I'm just gonna. My minor complaint is that the models are rough.
Yeah, but he's doing it alone, so that's...
Yeah, so I can forgive
Well, part of the reason they're rough, though, is because he's making it so that they can actually move, which you ordinarily have a hard time with, I imagine. Some models are a lot better than others in that regard.
Yeah. And when he had Geo wear the wizard armor, I clapped. I was like, yo, this is what I wanted to see. I just wanted to see it one time.
And then what happened after that, I will always remember.
Oh god, the wizard v wizard fight when Decay went wizard form and Geo put on the wizard armor, and they made giant arms, and they just did like at first they took like pieces of rubble and started sword fighting with it, but then it went down to a thumb war. The fastest Dragon Ball style thumb war I've ever seen in my life. It was hilarious.
It was a very anime fight. I'll say that.
Decade was using them portals up. Well, I'm like, yo, Decade could actually do this?
Thank you, finally!
Yeah, well, like,
explain to me why the hell the other rider uses more than him. I never get that.
I think the portals just come with being Decade.
Yeah, that's why like, he's saying why come another Decade use some more portals.
Yeah, using map battle more than him. What the hell?
Yeah, Decade didn't use his portals for battle, like was what he was saying.
Yeah. Oh no, he didn't. He never did. I don't know if he can.
Apparently another Decade did. Apparently.
No, technically he cannot remember. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, go ahead.
Sorry,
Go on.
Oh, Silver's up. My bad, Silver. Go ahead.
I was gonna say
wow.
I'm pretty sure he
nice
wanted,
match,
if he
dude.
wanted to, but they never really given him that. Like, the only time I've ever seen like Decade even do something, was where he first fought off against Zio in the very first fight, and then he shot him into the damn portal.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, here's shooting a dude into a portal as the final move of the fight is very different from actually using the portals in battle.
Yeah, I know it's different. I'm saying, but that's so far that's what we have closest to it. But in terms of using them damn portals to his advantage, I'm pretty sure that he could.
I understand,
but he doesn't choose to yet.
I feel like that's not I feel like with him. I feel like if he wanted to, he probably could, but that's just something that most of the writers don't really use to his advantage in any battle. Because if he did, then I don't know. That might be a bit of a hassle.
Thank you, though. This remind me something. I just feel like it'd be funny when that fight, Gio's like, not again, because this is the second time he fought for this. You realize that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. A bit of a hassle if I feel like it would be a bit of a hassle if he actually kept doing that during most fights. If he did it from a little bit of time, that would be cool.
I also think that in terms of forms, Gio would beat Gio power-wise. I think he can beat Decade in terms of form. Only for the certain fact that he has more original forms than Decade.
Well, of course, when he say phase 1, right? They didn't really have a whole bunch of forms. Like most he phase 1 not have.
Well, here's the thing: those forms existed. Gio just didn't use them.
Yeah. I mean, if when the fight continues and Gio makes it back from Final Fantasy VII, because that was the funniest thing of that. Decade hit him so hard he went to Final Fantasy VII. I was like, okay.
Not the remake, the OG Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, the OG Final Fantasy VII. So he hit him into the whole final battle with
Whenever someone says that name, you have to do
no.
Well, that's the thing. Well, I definitely hear what you're saying with the original forms, but then again, like I said, they gave Gio really just one-upped them with Grand Shield, and it's the kind of move together.
Gio, honestly, he was keeping pace with whatever Decade did, but Gio also has time controls. Unless
right.
Decade, when Decade switches to Gio can easily just be like, okay, and just counter that with his own. You may be me, but I'm about to power up Gio 2. And once he does Gio 2, Decade's gonna have a pretty tough time because Decade. I don't think Sogo can really control time with his base form.
No, he can't.
No, he can't. He didn't do it until Gio 2.
Gio 2, he doesn't even control. He doesn't control time ever. He sees the future, but he can't control.
We're not control.
He has to hop in. He has to hop into the god awful CGI abominations.
To time travel.
In order to time travel.
Time machine.
Sure,
but I'm not talking about control time. He can just do whatever. But I just meant in terms of just freezing it and stopping it, because he did stop time when he did achieve Gio 2.
Yeah. No, but when he was able to manipulate time a lot better when he actually did Grand Geo, because when he's in Grand, he has the power of pretty much every writer at that point. He can use all their abilities either by himself or calling them out like he's the end or something. Or Decade complete.
That's kind of the weird thing with Grand Geo, isn't it? He can't use the abilities directly, can he?
He can. Decade can. I was gonna say that. I mean, yeah, you say you have more form, but then Decade can access each stage of each rider. He can technically go Kachidoki Gaim, while Geo only have Gaim arms.
No, Geo can. He can use Kachidoki Gaim. He can use their abilities too. He can use their abilities too, because he straight up called out the Trident for no reason. It said, I'm doing your writer kick.
Yeah, but that's for Grand Geo.
Yeah, Grand Geo called out the Trineron and did the kick for him.
Which technically, normal drive also use Trinons for riot kicks.
Yeah. He can use their powers and abilities, and he can just call them out in any form he wishes.
Okay. I don't want to think about that. Because it's like a great one of the Grand Geo because I'm actually seeing
Grand Geo can summon more. Grand Geo can summon final forms at the very end.
Yeah, he can summon any form. He can pull them from any time he wants.
Yeah,
and he can use their powers anytime he wants.
Yeah, I believe it too.
In the final episode, he pulls. In the final episode, he pulls out Pine Arms for Skyne, Double Extreme, Ode Cosdor, King Infinity Wizard.
Yeah, and in the Gates V Cinema, he pulls out 5 Blaster.
You said this is the final episode?
In the final fight with another Decade, he pulled out Infinity Wizard. Extreme was it Joker?
I have the fight on my.
And then it was Pine Arms. Did anyone see the fan-made ZX Zeta X ride watch for the show already?
Yeah.
It's Z Cross.
Thank you, Fred.
Z Cross. Wait, what?
No. I was gonna ask you if I said the name.
It's okay.
That was good.
Yeah, Infinity Wizard, Double Extreme, then Pine Arms and Hustle.
Speaking of Z Cross, do Decade still change to show up?
Violent Emotion definitely does, but I don't know if Vanilla Decade does.
I mean, in Henson vs. Showa, he technically did. Oh, no, not that. I mean, the first ever.
Son of a bitch!
I'm mad. I think he did it in the Super Tyson movie.
Yeah, when he became
Ichigo.
Yeah.
So he technically could become, I don't know, like Jay and become all giant shit.
And then on top of that, I was gonna mention they use
Sorry.
You good? Don't talk,
I felt grimy.
But that ride watch was I ranked down, Jesus. But that ride watch, that's across ride watch was cool.
What is that move?
I was like, yo, the dude who made that, and it had the show.
No, you're talking to me? Oh no! I'm sorry,
I love the customs that there's a lot of Rider fans do. You're great.
I've been playing XA. I didn't know we had that.
Nero, hold down triangle and you access the block for
not
XA.
Even just the ride watch, but also the progress keys too. But I saw a dude literally make a progress key connecting to a hyper Nikki dash.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that. It was like, yo.
I love that one guy who just turns the DN driver into literally everything. Just makes the DN driver compatible with freaking everything.
Yo, that was just stupid. It was like the DN driver, but it has like a big machine gun, and then it had like the cards were in the blade slot. Like, don't you know how when Blade Jack format activated, he had that little? It was literally like that, but for DN's cards. It was like so ridiculous. Man, look. Listen.
Well, Garen had the same thing on his gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right.
I thought those were relatively classy, as opposed to Ryuki, where they just come out of hammer space or whatever. they just show up.
It's always fun to actually have a holster so you see where it comes from.
The card thing, but they just have. Whereas Blade could just like. He's like, let me see what I got. I got this, and this.
Which
I thought was really convenient. But I know it uses totally different rules. I know.
Yeah.
Except they always pull out what they want, which is kind of dumb.
True.
Yeah, but it and it always works too. But whereas Blade has to be like, I don't know.
It's heart of the cards, baby. What do I get?
Yeah. Ryuki versus Yukimoto's time to do it.
I'm pretty sure Survive beats Exodia.
Look, man. You can be cheating though.
Ryuki only has one monster, Drag Redder. Drag Redder gets beat. Ryuki's done.
Nah, man, he's like, look,
yeah,
I'm gonna borrow
but for
the cards
every
from
card that
everyone
gets
else.
vanquished, Drag Rider gets stronger, so...
That is true.
I don't know if it's enough. I mean, I guess it depends if Ryuki's able to get that convenient Odin card that lets him set back the time loop. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, it'd be worse
like,
when he has to go against Life of the Sky Dragon.
Drag Rider versus Slifer the Sky Dragon.
But let's get back to Geo versus Decade real quick. Bro, listen.
I mean,
Decade, I like Decade, but I like Silver. I don't know why I do, but I do.
there's a little bit more. Okay, if we're going up against Tsukasa and Sogo, there's a tad bit more to Sogo than there is to Tsukasa. There's nothing more to him. There's not a lot to him. Literally, he has no backstory. He's really a character.
They kind of
Just is.
They kind of give him something that they do.
You know, just a tad bit, it wasn't enough. Like literally, he was meant to have no backstory. That's even how that one guy put it. Like he said, the Cade had no story. So that was it. And then Tsukasa had to realize
which is quite lazy answer for fan.
So like
Hey, don't make Toei send the ninjas after you.
The ball they have sometimes for the plot, it's literally just like, this is the fan fault. I swear to God.
it would make a little bit more sense because Sogo has a little bit more character than Tsukasa. Well,
Tsukasa has no character at all other than being, hey, I exist and I'm kind of a douche. Hi.
He's a douche with a heart of gold.
Okay. Wouldn't go that far.
But like the only character, the only development I will see for Tsukasa is where he.
I ran into that.
In the universe, that's where I was gonna get into it from his character. Ow. It's like, yeah, he
take that, Gemu.
He didn't know what the hell to do.
Critical
but like,
hit.
Blaze, you
as soon as he actually finds to understand and knows what he wants to do, then that's basically it. Other than that, it will be more understandable on why people will like Sogo a tad bit more.
Oh shoot, another rank match already? Jesus.
But there's literally nothing more to Decade, really. That's true.
No, that's fair. But boy, honestly, for me though, if we think about their powers and stuff, any form Tsukasa like changes into when he's in Decade, any form he changes into, Sogo can match with the Ride Watches.
Oh, nice, Daryl.
As like the arbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Like I kind of
because the power sets the power sets are similar for like each of it. There's unless Tsukasa just goes, I'm turning up real quick and I'm changing their forms to like their power up forms and stuff. Like otherwise, if it's like a straight up base form battle, it's gonna be pretty even for the most part because Sogo just gets their base form abilities with his own.
Right.
And it's all honestly going to come down to Sogo being able to use his power-ups against Decade or not. And his solo power-ups. Because if Decade, so far, if he goes Geo, just like uses Geo's powers, like, I'll fight you with your own power.
Whoa, nice!
Like really, if
crap.
If it came down to it, like if they were to like give us like a full-on like little series or battle between Dick and Geo, I feel like they would have to give Decade a little bit more than what he has right now. You know, that's
I need to play more on Brave.
Well, I mean, he still has like he would go in with his Neo Decade form. Like he would go in with his most recent power. He wouldn't be stuck as like.
Oh, that's a dead.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, 'cause Neo Decade ain't. I mean, like Neo Decade, or you talking about his complete form? You know, if they ever give us that, then that'll be something. You know, but they haven't given us that yet.
Complete Neo Decade, or whatever it would be called.
Yeah, because he doesn't really have another form besides that. He just transforms into other writing. But he's.
He has
strong.
complete, but
yeah, even like regular Decade only got one upgrade, and that was complete.
Yeah.
Right. So like,
nice.
like I said, so they didn't give us Neo Decay yet. So it's like they were to give that to us. And shoot, that better be some either that or something a little bit unique too, because he can still destroy worlds.
Oh yeah, he's still strong. But like I said, it's gonna come down to him using the forms again to counteract Sogo and his power up. Sogo's not going in with Trinity. That's busted.
Right. You know, and how about that? Like, what about a power where they actually focus on destroy a world power? You know, where they just give him like the destroy power. Whereas like not only people, not only destroy worlds, but also destroy people or something. You know, like
but you want him to do this?
I mean,
he just looks at you up high and then kicks you in the head and just fade the dust. Like,
I mean,
I'm just a passing through god of destruction.
Yeah. I mean, isn't he though? Isn't that he on the regular? He be judging worlds he goes to like, man, I gotta decide if this world's ready to
pretty much.
Yeah. So to me, yeah, it all comes down to if like he's gonna have to keep using his other power where like when he goes Decay Complete or Neo Decay Complete, he's gotta keep up with Sogo.
Get out of there. Yeah. But in terms of anniversary series and stuff goes, I'm working with Decay.
I see you.
And that's perfectly fine.
You know, I just, you know,
Decade. So this may be an unpopular take, but Decade definitely had the better soundtrack for sure.
His soundtrack was fire. Must I bring up?
You know what? I'll let that because they got Gacked.
Like I do not like Gacked, but the all the instrumentals tracks in Decade are 10 out of 10. Every single one.
Alright, that
was pretty damn good.
More a matter of personal opinion, but
yeah, I'm
not gonna argue with you too much. I like trumpets. Okay, I was a trumpet guy, so. I love the grand dramatic.
Alright.
Please, no.
Bring it down a bit.
Whenever you mention music, to
just absolutely killing your mic, Dun.
I appreciate the soul and the passion. You gotta bring it down a little, cause I'm still sleepy.
Decade has some
really
good
I'm
music.
sorry. I love loud, dramatic fanfare.
Done. I get it. Done.
Okay.
We appreciate you, man.
Okay.
We appreciate you. You're great.
Senmaru Shocker. Akuma no Gundam.
Yeah, but like,
what? What was that?
Senmaru Shocker.
Oh, that one.
Akuma no Gundam.
You know, you're gonna make Dun Star again.
we were talking about the series, and then we got
right. Like, no, it's perfectly fine to like the Decade OST.
There we go.
But what I like, Dun, you gotta agree. Every time Sogo like gets into a fight, they play that one song. You know the one I'm talking about. You gotta know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I do give Gio this.
I love that. I don't know why.
Because I do give Gio this because like, I love that whole fucking King fucking OSTs that they be doing with it. You know, like I really enjoy those kind of songs for that series because that was like one of my favorite things in Gio. Okay, like after the opening and then they play that little clip where Gio just riding on his bike and stuff like that. Yeah. And they play that music. I fucks with that soundtrack right there. No, I really enjoy that because
I kind of wonder would Neo Decade be able to use the power of the future edit?
I mean,
or would it be strictly Heisei?
I mean, are they main rider?
That's the thing.
Really, they are the main rider.
That's where Sogo's limited. He can only use main rider, Heisei main rider powers. Where Decade, he can just. He's gotten Showa power, so it's like he can get anything, honestly. Heck, he even got Shinken Red Sword.
Has Decade ever used a non-main rider?
Not that I could think of, really.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, those guys though are main writers in their own respective non-series.
Oh, yeah, and I'm pretty sure he can use the end card. So.
Damn, Echo, you anticipating me? Damn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can use the end card too. So.
What's sad?
And the end has a bunch of cards.
But using the end cards is not the same as using powers of non-main writers.
That is true.
I feel like he can get the power of the future writers of Shinobi.
Hey, like,
I feel like he could.
But they don't exist anymore? Because I don't think they would exist because he says everything. So I don't think
I feel like they would exist in their own parallel timeline, but not. In terms of
well, don't forget though that Decade brings back Tackle, even though she's already done been dead.
Oh, yeah,
she's an alt universe Tackle. So, as far as we know about Decade, that shit's fair game.
What was that?
So you think that he might be able to bring back the timeline too?
Yeah. I mean, he does the alternate universe thing, doesn't he?
You're right. Now he can very easily visit their worlds. He can very easily like go to the world of Shinobi or the world of Quiz.
So this is the world of ninjas. He beats the cockroaches.
But you know what though? Like he scratched that. Actually, I take that back because Decade can time travel now because he was able to send Sogo to the future and also join that timeline with Sogo.
The world of 2068, 50 years in the future.
So
the world of 50 years in the future.
So yeah, Decade's traveling abilities are just. Decade can be whatever he wants to be.
Decade is like from a concept perspective, just dummy busted.
Yes.
He's like the ultimate Mary Sue turbo unstoppable monstrosity. He makes that he's almost but not quite on a par with that one novel form of Tiga, which is literally as strong as he needs to be as the plot demands.
Wait, what novel? There's a novel?
There's a Tiga novel, and it's like Shining Tiga, and he's dumb broken. He's literally as strong as he needs to be at any given time.
Is it still Daigo who's using it though?
I don't even know.
Wait, is a novel the one that they're making recently?
In where he can go, but in terms of combat capabilities, I'd say he's definitely strong in combat, but I don't know if he's not as strong as like Omazio.
Oh no, he'll definitely won't reach that level.
I don't know. Every single time Decade ever had any altercation with Zio at all,
regular Geo, not Omazio.
Just about a no-sell.
Oh yeah, well that dude's experienced too. So he's got that over Geo.
50 years of experience, so.
Yeah, but in terms of
but he just
never
decided to use Oma's power set though, so that's on him.
Yeah. Sogo's whole thing was him being different from Oma, but then it turns out Oma an inevitability that he couldn't avoid, so he's decided to use that power differently than how Oma would. Which was, instead of destruction, he's going to use it to create.
Well, he had to destroy first.
Yeah. Through creation comes destruction.
No, through destruction comes creation. You get your orders right, man.
No, I do it differently.
Yeah, but in Japan,
creation comes first, and then destruction. There's nothing left.
No, but no. Look. Even if we did, it's a cycle. It's just a cycle. So either way, it works.
Okay.
Haha, big brain. Like big sleepy brain.
Okay, so this we got all the ninja forms.
Blaze is trying to pay me back for beating his butt.
This is kind of what's that? Okay, that's sad. Cause I have opened ninja spark for like 1 or 2 years now. I still have not gotten a spark doll for the damn life. Because
shoot. Alright, so yeah. That's I'm gonna move on to our next segment.
Actually, I might just go ahead and buy this one. I'm gonna contact the seller.
Is it on eBay? Just one day.
Yes, eBay.
Yeah, sometimes eBay got some nice stuff. To be honest, you just have to make sure it's not broke.
Yeah, it's not even just okay. Because so if you're aware about Ultimate Ginga and the Spark Dolls, and all that.
Yeah,
stuff,
I know.
Okay, so yeah, 2014 or 2015, they canceled putting the damn live sign on the damn Spark Dolls.
After this
I can't
one rank match, Frag, I'll let you set up a 2v2.
Literally, when I first got the Ginga Spark, it did not come with a Spark Doll. Because it was a collectible. I got it for a good price. So I want to buy other Spark Dolls for it, but that's the sad part, because the newer Spark Dolls do not have the live sign, meaning I cannot scan them, and the changer will not make the damn mention sign for each one.
Yeah.
And that was that was one of my favorite aspects that I liked about the Giga Spark, was that I could literally activate any other changing sound if I had the corresponding doll, the figures. Like,
go on. Sorry, go on, Robert.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, like, Nexus.
No. I understand what you mean. Because trust me, I'm searching for some toys that like it's way too expensive, and like if I get new too, so I have to search eBay for this. Okay, this is.
Do I want to do it? Do I want to do this?
What?
Okay, so I did get a good amount of money yesterday for my graduation party.
Oh, right. You graduated.
Good for you.
You won.
Wow.
I'm sorry. You doing that echo reminded me of that hypothetical Sogo plus girlfriend. What does Roz do? So I couldn't help but snort a little. So what happens when? Because Woz is always about first time conquests of. So, what happens when he brings a girl home and Woz is like, you won! And Sogo's like, please, man, you've got to stop, please. Please.
This whole joke came
please,
about,
now's not a great time. I swear to God, he never does this. I've never met this man before.
This whole joke came about because of Sogo's acting.
Better yet. No, he's joking. I'm not. I swear I'm not a virgin. Ah, damn it, was.
This is why the King of all riders is about to blast his 1%.
Huh? Oh, for God's sake!
Thank you for saying it, please. I was about to be like, what? Yeah, so the joke came about because there's a picture of, I guess Sogo's actor, he was in another drama, or a J-drama, and he essentially was getting his man with another little character, in terms of character in the show. He was getting his man. So everybody started making jokes about Sogo fucking and everything. It was hilarious. And then Frag was like, Woz is probably just sitting there, like, behind the door, just listening the whole time.
He's just waiting. He's just waiting.
He's waiting for it to be over, and then as soon as it ends, she just kicks the door in.
Oh man, I thought I had that shit dodged.
Finally got his.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but what I was gonna say was that I think it's just like if I want to do this because like they did release, Bandai did like remake a premium Bandai version of the game part. Basically, with the sound, music and sounds from the show. They give you a whole ass book of all the damn live songs they have released, even up to the current
bodied, boy.
I think such as G. So it was like maybe I should get that one. The only thing is that it's $100.
Alright, so we're gonna actually move on to the next segment now.
Alright, let me finish this match with Daryl.
Okay.
You get a 2v2 room set up then, actually, if this is gonna be like another minute.
So, you all know, I think I started talking about this, that I'm doing a rewatch of the Power Rangers, essentially.
Okay.
I got
DOD Power Rangers?
Oh, I'm going through all of it, baby. All of it. Listen. We got some things to discuss.
Oh boy.
What is it?
Alright, so I'm gonna give you my quick thoughts on it, because I'm definitely gonna put a review out. Maybe more detailed, maybe not. The review is gonna be coming. It's
good match.
I've created a room. If anyone wants to join me,
yay! Coming in.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna guarantee this room is 100% shocker free. So.
Well, I'm ready to
God, you better not! You leave that poor balloon alone!
Literally one of my favorite topics, Power Rangers.
Essentially, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so a room, I'm gonna drop a review.
So
it may or may not be detailed.
Echo and Daryl.
It may or may not be like more detailed than what I'm about to say, but season 1 of the OGs. It was okay.
It was in.
Because, like I said, I think I said it last week. It's essentially, it's Saved by the Bell light. Essentially, Zach Morris and the gang get superpowers.
One of us invisible.
And my guy.
We'll see if it's fine. I see Daryl on my screen, so.
It's
oh, cool.
It's okay for what's happening. Honestly, the cast wasn't really that great, to be honest. And by that I mean the cast did their thing with the show. I mean, like, the characters, I should say. The characters weren't that great.
What the hell is this? What is this?
Frag, it is triple drive and one Agito.
Oh, I swear to God! You know.
Oh shit! Big Nova Subs is releasing Kage Star.
News, Frank, discuss, tell us, let us know, inform, please.
So Kage Star is a Toku series from like the 70s, I think.
Alright, go.
60s. 70s, yeah. And Big Nova fan subs, who's been kind of inactive for a while, or apparently inactive, is doing releasing fan subs, and I'm pretty hyped. I like Kage Star's outfit because it's got goofy spirals on it.
Oh, that
mostly I'm super hyped for all the cool factoids that he's gonna.
Oh shit! No, I'm frozen. Come on, I have them on the sun.
Post this to the Discord. Post this to the Discord.
Frank, what was that thing I sent you earlier?
The one on the iconic Ultraman crossovers.
No, that is hilarious. But I meant
Blue Man Group. Never trust a Blue Ultra.
No, it was Robocon or something.
Oh yeah.
I wanted you to explain Robocon.
So like, I don't know what Robocon is. My guess is it's a new entry in the Fushigi comedy series, which includes Robotac and like 2 others. And it's they're a comedy show that happens to use big, goofy, plastic, child-friendly bug robot toys costumes. Okay. So it's I think they've actually got some of those up on that on the Toei YouTube, but I don't know how many are actually translated. I don't think it's even.
Like, I saw this, I'm like, you know who would be interested in this? Craig. So I wanted you to like definitely explain that because I had no idea what it was.
For me, it's a passing interest. I haven't watched like Robotac or any of those in any detail. I just know they exist.
Isn't Robotech called what is it called again? What's the other name for it?
We did a 2v2 game
No,
with Daryl.
I'm not talking about Macross. I am not talking about Robotech. I'm talking about Robotac. T-A-C-K. Two different animals. Two different animals. I realize over the microphone it comes across muddied, and I'm mumbling in order to not be heard by every neighbor. Why do they have a different name
anyway?
Every neighbor.
It's supposed to name the same damn series, so why the hell Robotech become even Macross?
Robotech was the localization of Macross, Super Dimensional Cavalry, Southern Cross, and Genesis Climber Mospeada, and it's the localization that was done and total bastardization, depending on who you talk to, by Harmony Gold, who are now very heavily into real estate and make Saban look like a decent group of people.
Oh shit!
That's how you know.
Okay, so I take it that you don't like them.
That's how you
They're
know.
awful because they basically made it.
Saban looks like a decent group of people.
That's how you.
Has done
It's like Saban probably edges them out because of the shenanigans they pulled with Shaka Zulu, but i.e., let's film this entire show with black actors and then just not pay anybody, which is just classic. I'll see if I can find that article. I had it saved somewhere and I have to find it again. But yeah, no. I have considerable ire for Harmony Gold because they're extremely litigious. If anybody is using, like, so for MechWarrior and BattleTech in general, if Harmony Gold saw you using some of the stuff that they got the licenses for from Studio Nue, who did Macross and such. So you've got like all the Destroids, which are the bipedal walkers that don't turn into fighter jets. Got repurposed for the BattleTech tabletop game. So Harmony Gold sees this and they're like, nah, we own the exclusive licenses to this. And it's like, well, no, first of all, you don't. But they'll just throw lawsuits at everyone. They're also preventing Macross from getting any decent localizations in the modern era, and extremely upset about that. So they're not great folks. And it would be fine if they did anything with the IPs that they have licenses for. But they don't. They don't do anything. They just sit back and reprint DVD collections, and that's basically it. Oh, and they have Robotech conventions where 22 people show up.
Oh, I read right to that.
Big way.
This is gonna be
strong opinions.
Daryl, you need all this.
That's interesting.
He's alive!
Yeah, that's
So fuck those guys.
Get out of the way, man!
I can't.
Don't get out of the way!
Harmony Gold, if you're listening, go.
Daryl, run! Okay, he's dead. We're good.
Alright, last rematch of this group.
Get fucked by a cactus.
Oh god.
What?
I have strong opinions.
About
Not
Harmony
you,
Gold.
Harmony Gold. They can go and take a long, slow squat on a Saguaro.
I have no idea what Harmony Go is, by the way. I have to search it up later.
Please don't worry about it, because you missed like 10
He
minutes.
was just explaining!
Well,
You
I
have
know,
to.
he just explained it, but I feel like I should know it more, but I don't. That's
Never mind. Okay. As we
It's
rotate
just
the
me being
conversation.
tired and irate.
Hey man.
It's just where, you know,
So
when you
am
read the
I.
whole damn history page on Wikipedia.
So let's rotate it back to the Power Rangers we watch.
Sure, I've said it Augie, so that's just so grindy.
Right. So we got essentially look. Like I said, it's Saved by the Bell superpowers, but not even the good kind of Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell and Godzilla.
What?
I don't know.
That's what some people used to say.
I don't
Like
understand.
the original Power Rangers season.
I don't understand where the Godzilla came from, but I guess dragons are. But,
Yeah, and I guess the giant robots thing. If you don't have another point of comparison, then I guess that's fair.
So, in terms of interesting characters, I'm gonna put it like this: because who I had the most enjoyment watching throughout the show. Number one was Zack. Because Zack
has class.
Zack is the best, man. Like, dude is funny. He's goofy, and Hip Hop Keto. You gotta love how he made that work. He's like, I'm gonna dance and I'm gonna kick some butt.
So, an interesting side note, he has been at every single Comic Con that I have ever gone to. It's uncanny. I haven't been to very many, but he has been there every time.
I really like to go to more
And this is multiple different states. So it's like
Not just one place.
not just one place. No, it's like three. Yeah, because I went to Boston as well.
Yeah, what's crazy? I met like 3 Ranger actually. 3 or 4 Ranger actually.
Okay, I knocked him into it.
You knocked the other out. What the hell?
I'd rather you take it than Echo, alright?
That is called being... Done. You're not being very fair, you know that?
What was I saying?
I don't care.
Jason, Jack, and then I met the 2 time for Rangers.
Done.
Oh, that's
you
cool.
better not.
Weston who?
Oh, David, done.
Oh, nice.
Done. No, I just say, don't blame me for this, man. Don't blame me for this.
I will blame you for this. It's usually your fault.
These guys just shouting.
Ooh.
You gotta love it.
I'm sorry, it's our character dynamics.
Yeah.
Those Conference Rangers, Bug Walter Jones was.
Man, they're going all crazy at me. I go, you have something for them?
The Conference Rangers kind of joined at like last minute. It was like a very last minute call. So what I heard when I found out about it, I was giving oh yeah. So I met them too, and it was fun. I wish I could have got a picture and footage. I would have got a lot of deal with them.
Damn it.
If I would have got it with those 2, I would have got a time for that.
Damn it.
But I didn't know all that. I just saw Austin Jones first, and I got the video with it. Awesome. The dude was
how did I
really
get hit
chill
by
as
that?
hell. Like actually, like
Yeah.
dude, like him and Austin St. John, like they were really cool dudes. Like I met overall, I was nervous as hell meeting Austin St. John. He was like the girlfriend Ranger that I met. Come on. And it was a very hot day for me, so I tried to make sure I was sweating.
Yo, yeah.
I'm like,
Isn't that always the problem though with conventions?
I'm like, hell no. I'm not doing this. Not in front of one of my.
I almost had mine. I almost had my form again. Damn it.
I met him. He was a cool dude. You know, like shit. There was him, Walter Jones. He was more fun to meet than Austin. Like he was way more
awesome.
fun. It could talk to because
Walter
like
Jones is great.
Because like
Walter Jones. Who's that again?
Zach, the original
Zach.
Black Ranger.
Yeah, like the dude. First of all, like he acknowledged how big and tall I was because I'm 6'3". And he was like,
oh,
dude,
wow.
he was like, you're a tall dude. And then like, and I'm a big guy too. So he was like, you have a big hand, like you play ball and all that. I said, nah. I feel like I disappoint anybody with that question. Where you go, you play basketball or football? I'm like, nah, I don't.
I'm just a nerd.
We spend our time being
Don't
a
be
geek.
ashamed of that. Just be your nerdy self.
I'm just
Exactly.
I'm just a nerd that loves martial arts and toku stuff. That's it. Let me
you actually practice martial
And
arts?
let
That's
it
cool.
fly. Let it fly.
Yes, a ton of time I practice. Yes, I do.
What type of martial art do you practice?
I dabble. You know, like Wing Chun mostly. That's one of the main things.
Oh, that's cool. I also want some Chinese martial art. Ironically, I don't. Because just because I'm Chinese doesn't mean I know Chinese martial art. Damn it, guys.
Blaze.
Wait, you of being confident?
No, not you. It's like something inside me burst out. Not you guys. I'll clap it. None of you guys did. I'm just saying something. Damn it, that old man. Damn
How
it,
many
old
times
man.
I gotta tell you? Point me at the direction of the guy who said it, and I will show them a world of pain. I have my Neil Decay driver coming in. I'm just gonna walk in and like, so you want to meet the world? You want to go to a world of pain? I drop them off in the Dead by Daylight realm, and they just die off.
Dude,
That's not in this game.
Oh no.
I had a class. I once had a classmate who was done and said that he was like, you do know that the majority of people in China know more stuff. So I'm like, no,
No, we don't. Trust me, we don't.
I don't even go
That's
there.
what
But
they-
I want this for them.
That's what they want you to believe.
It's like everyone. It's like you guys know what that's like. It's funny because like someone watching anime and they think that's how it works in Japan.
I
That's
hate
how
that.
it feels.
But like, this is what I will say though. When it comes down to foreign films and martial arts foreign films, I would give it to them. Because like some of the choreography that we have is decent, but most out of state martial arts choreography be so damn on point, and it be so damn it's be so real. So it's like I would give it that, but I'm not gonna assume because it's like, oh yeah, it's like this movie like just because I saw Ant-Man 1. Do you know that? No, just because I saw Ip Man 1, it's like, every city no, they do not.
Okay. Let's clarify one thing. The city where Ip Man lived was known to have dojo and everything like that.
That was real.
Yeah.
That I'm aware of. I do my research on Hitman too. I do my research on him. I'm not just gonna take every little aspect of these movies.
Yeah, but to say...
I care about Hitman, and plus I've seen so many Disney and Hitman stories connected to the point I just have to look up the shit.
Yeah.
I saw the Hitman series with Donnie Yen and some alternative stuff. Hitman Doesn't Reborn, the Grandmaster, and then the series Legend of Bruce Lee.
Damn it!
You know, Legend of Bruce Lee series. I love that one. The fucking movie with Brandon, I forgot his name. Or what's his? No, Jason Scott Lee. Yeah. I think that was his name. It was under Jason Scott Lee. He was like one of the actors that actually portrayed.
You might be screwed. Or you might be screwed.
Oh, what? That's it?
Jason Scott Lee. Jason Scott Lee.
How do you like Beyblades, Daryl?
They're fine.
But why I play Beyblades when you can Bakugan?
See, Bakugan is that good. Beyblade no good.
So someone, for someone who really genuinely has no idea, what is the difference?
Bakugan is marbles and Beyblade is spinning
Beyblade
top.
is tops, Bakugan is marbles.
Yeah.
That's the big, there it is. That's the difference.
Thank you for telling
Blaze, I'm
me.
gonna need you to stay alive.
No, I got...
You had one job!
So,
I know.
Anyway, back to Power Rangers.
But yeah, like I said, meeting Walter Jones was a blast. He was cool, funny to talk to. The dude literally had us dancing.
And that's why I like Zach. Zach was having fun. Like, Walter Jones was having fun on the set up until a certain point of season 2. But dude was having fun. You could tell he was having fun with Zach. He had the energy, right? So I'm just like, yeah, this dude, man. So Zach, I was already attached to. We go from Zach we move on to Trini.
Is it?
Trini was
Plus,
okay.
some of his weapons so cool.
Yeah, it was an axe that was also a gun.
Yeah, but I love the power sword, but that axe was always like that axe.
Power axe and Power Rangers. But
and that is why, for some reason, why can Saban never come up with any creative name?
It was their first outing.
But come on.
It was their first outing. But yeah.
Oh shit! Damn, Daryl, nice.
Bro, it was their first outing. It's fine. But I will say, as we
but here they still haven't come up with any original names. They still haven't come up with any original names for anything at all.
Right, and they're not going to. Learn to accept it.
Anyway.
Stop worrying and live with the knowledge that the world will end in global thermonuclear war and there will be nothing you can do about it.
Wait, what?
No need for angst, just move on with your life.
Wait, huh?
Oh, I'm not gonna touch him then. I'm gonna keep you safe. Oh no, I can't do that. I can't stop it. I can't stop it.
What was I saying? Right, and then we moved to Trini. I like Trini. She didn't do anything, but I like Trini. Trini did not do anything in the first season of Mighty Morphin.
Shit.
I mean, she didn't, but like her as a character, she is a really calm and warm person.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. I'm not disagreeing with that because I like Trini. She was one of my favorites in the show besides Zach. It just she didn't really get a chance to shine like I feel like she deserved. And that actually sucks. Whenever she really did anything, it was either with Kimberly or with Billy. That was my big problem with that.
Sorry, Daryl.
And what's sad is that
back triangle?
More than I did Kindly. I didn't really like.
Oh no, I agree. That's I'm gonna get to that point pretty soon, actually. Surprisingly enough, Plank will probably beat me upside the head for this, and not let me live this down for what I'm about to say after training. But after training, Tommy.
Hey Daryl, how do you like Beyblade? Again.
Oh, he's hitting him with the thing. I'm not a Tommy fan. I've made that known plenty of times. My disdain for Tommy. But
that is really understandable.
The dude is. He was a very important factor for season 1. And it all started with the Green with Evil arc, which arguably was one of the best arcs in early Power Rangers. Because
that was like the only good thing they had going for him in Mighty Morphin season 1. Like literally.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's why I didn't really want to compliment Tommy any further than I had to.
and like
because I'm not a fan of Tommy. But the Green Ranger arc, the whole Green Ranger stuff makes it was decent enough to watch. I enjoyed the whole Tommy's beating up everybody while working for Rita. I enjoyed the whole we're gonna bring him to the side of good type thing. I enjoyed that arc. After that, Tommy appeared very rarely. Like, I understand that because of Sentai footage and whatnot. But every time we saw Tommy, before he morphs in, it does his famous Dragon Zord. Before we even see him, he's just training on his own, and it's so dumb. Like, he could literally be practicing by a tree, just a random tree. You don't even know he's that. And next thing you know, he's like, "Oh, Zord, I'm on my way," and I'm just like, "That's hilarious."
Yeah, I just wanted to bond for that. That was just. I thought like that's just lazy. You leaving?
No.
No, he's fighting.
He's playing his ghost. He's running away from me.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm saying, like the Saban could have done that way better, and that's the thing with Saban at season 1 of Mighty Morphin is that they were really
well, they honestly didn't want to bring over Mighty Morphin. They wanted yeah, they wanted a Sentai, but I think it was Bioman. They wanted that before, but they went over with G Ranger.
Yeah.
They probably just figured that Dinosaur would sell better than those.
Was it Technique? I don't think it was Technique.
I think you're right that it was Bioman.
Okay.
No, what Saban wanted to localize, I think, was Bioman, because Bioman already.
The one you originally saw when he was in Japan, yeah, that was Bioman.
Yeah, and Bioman also was an established international quantity as well. I think I know the Philippines had it.
Yeah,
I want to say France might have had it. Or Italy. It was in Europe, I believe, had a localization already. So it made sense.
I'm gonna take as much help as I can.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously paid off for them.
Your sacrifice is not in vain.
Dinosaurs are popular. People love dinosaurs.
Yo, dinos are cool.
That's why I like Abba Rangers. But
that was like my favorite moment in the Deca Ranger v Abba Ranger movie. Is where it's like she touches him and he's like, huh? And she's like, literally all that's going through his head is Abba, just on repeat. And I'm just like, yo, that's canon.
I would be very
She's
upset
like,
if
that's
you
all
were
going in his head. I'm just like, heck yeah, man.
This is canon. No, I chuckled. Oh gosh. Everything Deca Ranger touches, man. Just
Deca Ranger is great.
What a good show.
Yeah. Yes.
How is Deca Ranger so good? It's like, on the one hand, yeah, from a plot perspective, it's kind of middling, but it doesn't matter because it's a slice of life and it's just every character gets their day multiple times, and the characters are perfect.
And what made it even more cool to me is that the counterpart owned up to it just as good too. Like, I'm really happy with SPD too.
Yeah.
SPD was a good
one of my favorites moments of SPD was how they showed the A Squad up too. The A Squad was putting them down like, dude. And that was one of my favorite custom things about that series. Whoa, what was that aspect of it? You know, like you're only the B Squad, meaning what? Like the second rate, second best, and second choice. And that's where B Squad was like, okay, it's time to go to fucking swap mode.
Well, yeah. SPD was honestly a story of underdog. I appreciate it.
Like, dude, and then on top of that, but like Shatter Grid too, they also owned up to that as well. Lord showed up.
I'm just gonna like, not to cut you off because you're bringing up some good points for SPD, but I want to try to like keep it grounded to my.
We were reviewing the original season.
For right now, I want to kind of keep it grounded toward there, but I appreciate your points. I do. And
we'll talk about SPD more whenever Echo gets to SPD.
Yeah, I will definitely bring that up. Don't worry, because like it's going to be like this for a good while. Because I think the rewatch, I think the rewatch will be something.
It gives us something to talk about.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And it's like, shoot. It was after. Oh right, Tommy, listen.
Here we go.
Yes.
My thing with Tommy after the Green Ranger arc, I didn't even mind him appearing afterwards. I'm like, okay, I'm still kind of on the Tommy hype train. So I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool. Then after a while, it starts to set in. It's like, okay, are you really just here to like blow the little trumpet dragon flute with your helmet on? And someone explain to me how that works.
No, we don't go into that logic.
Hey, notice that the helmets have lips.
There's a very, very tiny hole in the lips of the shit.
As Ghost A would say in Megaforce, there's a simple explanation for that, and then keep it moving. I'm just like,
why are we bringing up Megaforce shit? Talk about that.
Because there's a simple explanation.
There's a simple explanation for that.
For why we're bringing up Megaforce.
And then we just keep it moving.
What?
Is this
so we just completely ignore it.
Okay, so yeah, so
oh god,
Tommy was fun and all, but then it's just like, okay. They start doing the whole thing to explain, instead of like killing him off like they did with Barai. They do this whole arc where he's losing his powers.
They're very afraid to kill off a ranger, unlike the Sentai did back then.
I'm just like, okay. It was kind of getting annoying though, because like Rita would make a plan to take the powers she gave him back, or he's just like, he's losing them because he's using too much green energy, and I'm just like, okay. It's like, enough is enough. Keep it moving, please. And then it's like, by episode 30, I think, he probably was on pretty before that, but by episode 30, he gives his powers to Jason, so Jason has the dragon shield and all that. He kills dragon shield. And they essentially go through the final fight of Zoo Ranger, I think, in that episode 30. I believe that's it. It was alright. I think because I think it was Dice 8 and they were fighting. His floating head was there and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe within 30 episodes they did that. I'm just like, okay.
Right.
What's next? And then we get the Zoo 2 footage, I think is what it's referred to by some fans. But it's like,
I think so. Where the Zoo Ranger season.
yeah. And it's just like, I get that. I'm just like, okay, honestly, after that point, I wanted the Die Ranger sequel. Because, like,
that's what I've been saying. I thought they could have done something.
Like, not at the time, though, right? Because
not at the time. Yeah, not at the time.
They lied to us.
Oh, yeah, that
but,
is
like,
true.
finding out now. Yeah, finding out now.
It's like, you think about it. You really think about it. It's like, why didn't they do this? Because they always find new ways to achieve powers. Like, even in fucking, like, even during the Kamikaze Rangers, they gave Rangers the Zords, but not the Chief. Why not the Chief for that?
I understand, though, because the Mighty Morphin suits are what the kids knew at the time, and it's really popular.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs sell toys, and it's just like, I get it. So we eventually move on, I think. We get in the
Okay. Sorry, Daryl. Sorry, Daryl. I don't even know what happened.
Freaking cool.
Ate your jump.
Yeah, we get eventually we lose the original Dino game. We lose them. We go into Thunder. We go into the Thunder World. Pretty much the Die Ranger mech, and it's just like, okay. Do y'all? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to use
No, it's me thinking. That's what I'm saying yes repeatedly, because I'm thinking. What was it called? Do you remember the pose they did with Gariah the first time, I think? Where they were all together?
Nice! Let's do this!
I got smoked. Essentially,
screenshot moment.
They start doing that pose often.
Did you just steal my kill?
Let's go working together. They're a combination shot, man. Come on.
Where are we at now?
Essentially, we're at the part with I'm in season 2 right now. They did the whole. We're essentially where I'm at now. We're close to the power transfer. You can tell because you can hear, like, whenever Jason gets a fight scene, you don't hear Jason's voice anymore. You hear some dude trying to impersonate him, and it's very bad.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It is so bad. I didn't notice it at first.
Guys.
I did not notice it at first. I'm like, huh? Wait a second. But now that I'm watching it again, I notice it. I'm like, this is so bad.
I'm gonna try to find that clip now, because I remember that. Like, the dude's trying his hardest. Come on, all right, guys, do it. I'm like, what the hell?
And he's fighting Goldar. He's like, oh, and I'm like, whoa, that's not Jason. That is no way, shape, or form Jason.
I give you an A for effort, but I give you an F for how you executed that.
Like, boy, you feel me? But this guy gets it. Silver gets it. It's so weird. It's
like, for effort, but an F for the execution.
Yeah, man. But like, it was honestly, I did like the Goldar and Scorpina teaming up on the Rangers.
Sorry,
I did enjoy that.
My life is.
There was some things where it's just like,
oh
what
shit!
happened to Scorpina? We don't know what happened to it. After a while, they just stopped using it. I'm just like, why?
Because they were out of footage.
Oh yeah, they tried to hide that.
Oh wow, done. What was that?
Banana combo.
I'm sorry. I want to get Dragon a couple matches after the set.
Yeah, so. I want to switch out. I'm running the room, so I'm running the room, and Echo's running the screen. So
sure. I'll get out soon. I think I could use some break for some food.
What's up, Decado? How's everyone feel? Rook Decay wants to know how everyone feels about Zero 2.
I like Zero 2.
I think it's right. I'm hoping against hope that it is in fact his final form. I am really hoping it is. Partly because
it's simple.
It's simple.
Well, because it's simple, but it's like
it's making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go.
Oh wow!
I hate this.
I had to. It's in my DNA.
If you walk away,
so done.
It's just in my DNA. I couldn't
in
help
no small part, I want very much for that to be his final form, because it'll make a whole bunch of people salty, and I'm gonna be like, yo,
thank you, Echo.
This is the way we can make final forms. Final forms are allowed to not be gaudy pieces of God.
True.
They don't have to be ridiculously flashy. They don't have to be toned down.
They don't have to be Bill Genius.
Exactly.
I don't like Bill. Oh, and so 5 blasters, nice.
Yeah, 5 blasters, cool. I like 5 blasters.
Meanwhile, Zero 2.
About Princess Mononoke.
So Decade also says that 03 will be a movie for him. I'm like, maybe. Maybe if they
the next crossover, if they do that.
I can't believe I never.
well, not just next crossover, but like his solo movie. I don't know. Will he get a solo movie this year?
I don't know if they're doing it. They announced it, but that was before, everything in the world kind of blew up.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Can we take out Deno first?
I'm trying. Look, what's wrong with my aim right now? Damn it.
Deno, Echo, that combo was delicious to watch.
I almost had it. I should have. I should have did
Take him down.
What the fuck, Echo?
No, I want to hear that, please.
Oh man, that was so close.
Blake, I need your help. I have 30 HP. Do something. Do anything. Fine, I'll do it myself. Blake. You're no help.
On the gauntlet. Fine, I'll do it myself. Okay.
Oh man.
Let's go.
These guys are...
Oh, Jesus. Alright, okay, I think I'm getting out. Frack, you're going in, right?
Yes, Frank's coming in.
Okay,
Join.
It was so close. I could have had it.
I was just trying to get him a good finisher, but
you
I
hold
did
your
not
own.
want.
Daryl, you're holding your own, man. You holding your own. Yeah.
Daryl, you're great. No shit, Daryl. Thank you.
You hold your own, big bro. So
actually, no. I'm still in the top 10. I'm still in the top 10.
We're still top 10.
What?
Players of this game.
Yeah, like, yo, why is Decay brings up another good point. Why is Liner form not Deno's final form? They gave it's more focused. The focus went more to the Taro's form over
we go from Climax has more things you can do, I feel.
Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Decade, by the way. Thanks for the follow. We've been followed by the God of Destruction, Mr. Magenta himself. Sakasu, Kamen Rider Decade.
In Genesis, it is a final form, though. You have an option to make it final form.
No, it is his. We're talking about in this game specifically.
Yeah.
In this game specifically, why does the final form for Deno go to Climax and not Liner?
Yeah.
I mean,
and
you can only pick one.
The main reason I think is just you can do more with Climax. He has more moves in Climax than he does in Liner form.
Yeah, people still ask which one is always final form, so it's fine.
We'll get to that after. We'll definitely get into that.
It's Putotira.
As we're still talking about Rangers, but I wanted to bring up the chat. I wanted to let the chat speak because sometimes I like it when we get more viewers. So welcome, DK, and I hope you enjoy your stay in the grid, my man. But that's literally what it is. Essentially, as we get to the rest of this silly Mighty Morphin retrospective, oh god, season 1 was okay. And when we look back on characters more, again, like Tommy was cool, I guess. He wore out his welcome pretty quick for me. He got really annoying. And then
it hurts. It hurts.
Almost got my little ass on.
Hey, no. I can't help but rain on Tommy either.
Come for you.
But he was definitely interesting. So
right.
He had his moments. And then, alright, so, after we move past Tommy, for another interesting character, Broken Skull! And I know they get better I know Broken Skull definitely get better as time goes on. They definitely get better. Like, they start out as typical bullies, and then it's like, alright, now we gotta know who the Power Rangers are. So their whole thing is like, not just being the stereotypical annoying Flash Thompson-esque bullies. We're gonna find out who the Power Rangers are. They've gotten something to do.
No! Damn it!
And I actually enjoy that they got something to do. What's up, Brian? Welcome to the episode of the podcast. You in the game.
Oh, we're getting more people.
Yeah, because they tried. And what the funny part is, I never liked that part of Broken Skull. I didn't like the whole bullies deserve to get beat down, slapstick type thing. I was never a fan of that.
Well,
at least not repeatedly. I don't say not repeatedly.
Yeah, because sometimes they don't even want to get abused.
well, I'm eating this.
It gets boring. And half the time where like when both can go add in their defense and get
right into that.
the way they was just pounding ass. I'm like, damn, you gotta smoke a nigga like that, shoot. Or like keep the damn heart.
Alright, I got Axel.
I remember that one time where like Bull had the whole fantasy thing about being on TV. Kimberly, dream on, Skull. Damn, bitch, you have to crush dreams like that.
Oh God, we're gonna get now. I hate Kimberly.
No.
The stereotypical Valley girl. I did not like it. Kimberly and Jason were the most bland of the bland out of all of them. I enjoyed Billy. I liked Billy, but Billy was the stereotypical nerd dude. It's like, okay, Billy, enough.
But I will say this though, like, yeah, Jason was the type of bland back the leader though. He was still pretty damn good, because he did have some good ass leadership qualities.
No, I agree with that. I'm not saying he was a bad leader, but as a character, he was a blank slave.
Right, but let's like he didn't get too much screen time after Mighty Morphin. But
Brian, I think we talked about that like 2 podcasts ago. I'm sorry, I cut you off, Silver. Brian, yeah, like I think we talked about that like a couple good podcasts ago. If I'm mistaken,
what topic?
It was Tome. Was it Tome?
Takara Tome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, they have a Magical Girl Police thing coming out. Blaze is cooking. Chopper's doctoring. One Piece.
But
Also, Shaman King's coming back.
Okay.
I was gonna say like,
hey, he started it. I didn't start
definitely get on your opinion on Jason.
Use some self-control.
I have none. I have none when it comes to music.
You will learn.
What are you gonna turn him into a shocker, right? Yo,
he would. He sympathizes with Shocker. We know this.
I am not a Shocker sympathizer. I'm a Shocker Mook sympathizer. There's a big but distinct difference.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Your moral black and white outlook is really gonna shoot you in the foot someday.
Wait, you've been watching
only when it comes to Shocker, because Shocker is evil.
You've been watching
yes,
Kiva?
Shocker himself is evil. So the Mooks are people who've been kidnapped as children and brainwashed.
Wake up, Fever has joined the Discord.
So if Shocker just suddenly became like a charity organization giving all their money to like orphanages, you're not gonna think that there's something suspicious going on.
These dudes are
and that there's not some nefarious plot.
Listen, done.
Shocker as an organization is evil.
You're evil for not believing our mooks. Come on, jukebox.
Wait, our mooks? You're a member of Shocker?
Why
am I on this podcast?
Because we believe in our
Echo was evil the entire time.
I'm a good person.
You just said our mooks?
Because you love Shocker mooks. They're great. They have their own rockin' theme song. Sung by the Shocker Girls.
Does not make you good.
But it makes you tolerable. But shoot. What we right. Kimberly sucks. Jason is boring. Kimberly sucks. Billy, I wish they did more with you besides being nerd. But
Yeah, but that's so far in Morphin. And my take on Jason as a character, even after and I'm gonna go a little bit after Morphin because after Mighty Morphin, like when he was in Zio, he kind of did improve a little bit more compared to how he was in Mighty Morphin. But if I ain't gonna lie, like they could have done a better job with him as leader because he was one of the best leaders that he's got.
Nah, I'm gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna say he's definitely not close to one of the best leaders of the
They're really trying to murder me. They're really trying to market.
I don't see why not. I mean, the dude have really great leadership qualities. I don't know what more you want to say on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, man. Cause like sometimes you can be like the best leader you can be, but if there's nothing compelling about you other than you're a wet sponge, I don't care.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean by character-wise, but still, but like, cause that's what makes, I don't know how to say it. It's like I know what you're saying too.
Really?
I get what you're saying.
Really, Dickhead? You think that? Well, you know what? You got a point.
Like him, because like him as a character, like I said, it could have been better, but at that time, like shoes.
You may just want to get out of here.
Like shoes, ain't really much I can say about it. But there are some dead moments where characters, Jason did have his moments where he wasn't on whatever.
Yeah,
especially
I know.
After Tommy losing his powers, he didn't, he went through a little bit of a phase too, where you're like, shoot.
By a phase, I think you mean 15 minutes of him crying, like, not even crying, just like, yo, I know I could have done more. I could have grabbed the candle. Jason, I was with you, man. You did what you could. You couldn't do it.
Cause they try to put the whole brothership connection in between Jason and Tommy. So, that was like one of the main reasons why I see that, and because they try to put that bond there, like how it was in the Sentai, and they try to kind of implement that with Jason and Tommy a little bit.
Hold on. I gotta get the Decade's comment real quick. He's talking about how 70s and 80s Toku shows were weird, especially for Kamen Rider, and like some of because they be kidnapping kids for stuff.
Wow.
Bruh, it's true.
Yes,
Shocker.
This is true. Shocker is evil. They kidnap kids.
Yeah, but the troopers, the mooks, have no choice.
Yeah,
they have literally no choice because they are incapable of having any choice. They have had the ability to choose removed from them. This is not a Nuremberg situation. This is they have been physically and mentally tortured and conditioned to not have a choice.
And there's no way to change it back.
Oh, we can find a way.
But there is.
We can find a way.
But there is. Writers do it all the time. Boot to the face will usually do it. Sometimes they explode, but that's the cost of doing business.
Oh, we
now you're just having a double standard.
For the podcast, we just talk about anything and
no
everything.
double standards.
We just talk about any and everything, bro. It's hilarious. He's like, what are you talking about? They're monsters. They're monsters. Look.
What?
Shocker's monsters, but the troopers just follow the orders. Troopers aren't monsters.
Okay,
just the monsters and Shocker.
That was a bit of a surprise attack. You ready?
Also,
No.
like...
No? Alright. Okay, okay. We're good.
But yeah, season 1 of Mighty Morphin was something else. It was okay. I definitely feel like they really, the Boom comics, they kind of add more to the characters that I did like seeing, but at the same time, Kimberly being relegated to Tommy's girlfriend is also kind of annoying.
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying. Everyone's scared
I'm glad Cat came.
Look, I love a good romantic subplot as much as the next guy, right?
Right.
But
but like,
if your female character is just the love interest, that's kind of.
But I wouldn't say that Boom only added like a tad bit. I'll say they did a little bit more. I'll say they did a little bit more. I will say that much.
Saban gave us nothing. So yes, anything is a little bit more.
So Boom did way more, even in terms of characters. I'll definitely say some of the characters in the comics and very because they don't mix things up in comics. And I feel like they didn't get a whole lot, even for Trini in the comics.
Choo, motherfucker!
I hit him with one.
So I'll definitely say that Boom did hella more shit.
And that's fine. I can like you know what I'm saying? We may disagree, but I can respect it. And that's what we do here.
You know,
oh no!
You know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying. I'm like, I may not agree with some of it, but you know what? I respect it. You know,
lucky Dunn.
And also, like,
what do you mean lucky?
Ooh, my main thing.
This is bad.
Oh yeah, he got it. My main thing. Oh my god. I got blasted.
Yeah, no, they got you.
My main thing,
the
though,
beam wasn't actually hitting me. I was just standing next to it.
I definitely feel like as we get closer to the power transfer,
dry your hair.
As we get closer to the power transfer, I'm enjoying it a lot more because like the whole thing with Tommy finally losing his Green Ranger powers, I'm like, okay, cool, we're done with that subplot. Now he's got the White Ranger powers. Tommy, you are now the new leader of the Power Rangers. Me,
AKA stealing a suit. I'm
like,
just saying.
You're right. But like once we got to that point, I'm just like, okay, I can finally get some Die Ranger mech action. Great.
Mm-hmm. Can I just say how in Die Ranger how obnoxious the kid who was?
Oh, Cole. Cole is a perverted little dude.
Fucking annoying little shit. He got better towards the end, but he was just so annoying.
Tommy on a skateboard.
Sorry.
Nah, man. Freaking Cole deserves it, man.
Why did I run into that?
What was that? Oh yeah.
So
I can't wait to see Adam.
You didn't run into me. I ran into you.
I can't wait to see Adam rocking Aisha, even though I know what's going to happen with them.
It's crazy that literally most Black Rangers come out anymore from is fucking goated.
Zach and Adam are great, man.
They're goated as hell.
Adam was great.
Wait, what does goated mean? Goated mean in
They're
this
top tier.
Greatest of all time.
Oh, I was hearing GOAD as in being prodded and generally made angry. I was sort of confused.
Greatest of all time.
But how are they past tense goated?
Because
how is that a verb now? I guess is my question.
I can't even answer that one. Like that's almost like asking how.
It's essentially they're just like they even though they didn't do a lot, they're fan favorites in a good way.
But for both of these characters, you know, like. Well, Echo, he done basically explained back in the nutshell on why he's a good character. But Adam, he was like...
Oh, jeez, that's it.
But Adam was such a good character, and plus he's also a fun character. He's really a fun character as well.
Nice!
Adam honestly to me got better. Not necessarily in the Mighty Morphin days, because he still had shoes to fill, and by that I mean... He was a replacement for Zach. So it's like I don't expect him to do much as I go on through this rewatch.
He owned up to it though.
Yo, Adam is great, my dude.
Right, and then on top of that, whenever they brought him back, the dude was freaking badass. Like when he came back in space,
I'm about to knock him out of the way. I'm sorry.
Like when he came back in, like when he came back in space, that was pretty damn awesome. That was a pretty damn awesome sight to see. Because I ain't gonna lie, Adam came in with the force. He helped boost power up. Like,
now he's super fast.
He had to boost up like his fellow Black Ranger.
Die kick.
It hit me. Oh no.
Oh, agreed. That's why I really can't wait to get to the power transfer.
It hurts.
Exactly why I can't wait to get to the power transfer so I can see where the team grows from here. Because
Ryuki, I'm gonna need you to jump right now.
And then
damn it.
She just baked.
I love the Stone Canyon trio. They were a great addition.
She just kicks ass and she had her hair did. She don't care.
She'll say she had her hair did. You know.
she don't care.
So as we
she was a natural beauty. I love Aisha.
So all in all, Mighty Morphin.
Rocky?
All in all. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, I have too much to say about Rocky.
We're trying to get to Echo's final thoughts. Shut up.
I wanted to continue at the same time.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I wanted to continue, but at the same time, I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna let you save it because we're gonna get to the Stone Canyon Trio next week. Next week, you know what I'm saying? Next week we're gonna get to the Stone Canyon Trio. And when we get there, we're gonna get there, and then we're gonna talk about how great they're gonna be in Zio. Well, no, actually, no. I think I'll be able to make it to Zio by the time next podcast comes, and we can talk about Zio too. Please tell me you watched Zio, like recently.
I watched Geo recently.
So who wants to be the one to hit Dunn in the face? Who wants to be the one?
Can I get my? You want me to get the gold power staff? I'll get it.
Do it. Do it.
All right. I call upon the power of Paramount's. There we go.
I don't have my own Geo belt yet, so
what?
I watched O-Ranger like half a year ago. Does that count?
Yes.
No, I mean, kind of.
But it was both better and worse than I was expecting. It starts off really good, and it's like kind of gritty, and it's like, oh shit, robot terrorists from Mars. And it's pretty, this great robot Martian invasion, and then it just kind of settles into this, and the Rangers are like a paramilitary organization, and then paramilitary organization kind of gets sidelined, and it's just kind of like, let's just do normal Sentai things, and then the plot kicks back into gear late, but I loved the villain designs. Those were all top notch.
Heck yeah!
So like lots of intricate moving parts. They looked like they were absolute murder to wear. Some of those suits.
A movie combo, boys. But all in all, I will say, Mighty Morphin right now is a 6 out of 10.
do.
It's a 6 out of 10.
Teenagers with attitude.
Did anybody feel like they had attitude at all?
Did we not have this conversation last podcast?
Yes, we did.
We did.
So let's not talk about the attitude no more. We had it already.
Look.
The Dark Rangers had more attitude than that.
Boy, them Dark Ranger suits were trash. Oh my goodness.
They were trash, but they still had more attitude.
That is true. But have you... Yo, the Lloyd Zed's Dark Ranger suits were about the ugliest things that ever come out of Rangers.
Nice combo done. That was a thing of beauty.
You are right. The Boom Comics version of the Dark Rangers looks sick.
Dude, and I was
playing 10 seconds is all I need.
Because as a kid, I thought that was a cool ass idea.
Oh god. I needed more than 10 seconds and more HP.
It was garbage, but I did like that aspect. I did like the idea.
Oh, nice. That sort of worked.
Well, the comics
you
was
saved
a way
that.
better visualization
Thank you.
of how he did that.
Yeah. They really played good, man. Dark Ranger suits.
Come on.
There goes the Bondi AG shit.
Agreed, man. Agreed. Saban is... And like, man, them episode lengths, like 60? Trim that.
Surprise, that was a distraction.
Like, when I saw the episode count, oh my goodness. The episode count was in the 60s.
I'm upset by this.
No, 60 episodes. That needed to be trimmed.
30, bro.
Like, 30 to 40 episodes is good enough. Like, 60 episodes, it goes on way too long, and I'm just like, what's next?
I don't know how to still have it, honestly. I'm upset with myself.
But yeah, it's like 6 out of 10 all in all. It'll probably be higher or lower depending on how season 2 and 3 end up.
Oh, he's down. You're not down.
Because they're going straight into the copyright stuff. Oh god, Alien Rangers 10 episodes. So we'll have some.
You ready yet?
Remember to anyone who wants to who's watching, and feels like joining in on discussion. Netflix has every season thus far.
Literally.
Every season. Netflix has from Mighty Morphin up to Beast Morphers season 1. Every season of Power Rangers.
Yeah, which is really
I gotta go in there and watch some Jonathan.
It's crazy how much the amount of years like Power Rangers have been on Netflix, and
I'm glad it's there, honestly.
Actually, these are both kind of movie. Well, maybe not movie, but these are both kind of special team ups because one is a movie war and the other is
V Cinema.
Yongo. There we go.
Oh yeah, you were right. It was like 3 gun finishers and 1 sword finisher. Dang.
What? If you don't kill that shit, yo damn self.
What?
He must be talking about a bug or something.
Yeah, my 17-year-old brother keeps telling me to kill the damn bug. Kill the shit you damn self.
Yeah, but what if it's like 2 feet long and you know?
Like it.
What if it becomes?
Maybe it's trying to sing.
I think it's a moth.
Dang.
If it's trying to say you must let it live.
Moth?
No, Dun.
What the fuck is
Don't
it?
you sympathize with the monsters that are trying to scramble my brain waves with singing.
Kill it.
Look, okay, if one of the shocker tubers just started singing right away,
He
I would
said
start
he's talking about a shocker bug.
Why gotta sing? Why gotta start singing? I don't want to. Okay, look.
I'm just saying, none of the shocker troopers are singing for their lives. If they start
You don't
doing
know
that,
Dun. I seen the musical.
Dun.
I can't hear him because the fly.
Dun, let me put it this way.
him.
They have no mouth,
God.
but they must scream.
Okay, I still can't. That's not singing.
Silver, how old is
Right,
if
they
what if-
would sing if they hadn't had their mouths surgically sewed shut.
You said 17, right?
Wait, surgically?
17.
Surgically
Nigga,
sewed
almost
shut.
an adult, and this nigga scared of a little fly.
You're gonna be scared of bugs.
Alright, we are team 4 then. There's no
Let's
way
go,
we can
Peter. We can't lose. We can't lose. Well, we might because Build is dumb.
But I have a gun. Hey,
I got him both.
Build is nowhere near as dummy busted as he used to be.
But he's still dumb.
he's busted in Scramble.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not busted.
He's better than this, but I got it.
Well, yeah, I guess. Because he has rabbit.
If they do come right, it's gonna be the PS5.
Bro, we've been... Alright, you guys weren't here for that yet.
We already made the roster. We're good.
We made the roster, but they weren't here for, like, the idea. Our best idea ever. Toei versus Capcom, the video game.
Right.
Toei versus Capcom, the video game. Oh,
Yes.
that would be sweet. I can't lie.
It was pure greatness. It was pure greatness. And in the words of Frank, watch Gavin.
Watch Gavin.
If you ain't watching Gavin and Kikaider and Devious, you ain't doing it right.
I'm actually following with the episode where they literally upload episodes like daily.
Yeah, man. Also, Gavin has a dope theme song.
Hell yeah.
He really wants to kill me.
Come here, dude.
Bill really wants to murder me.
I'm getting attacked.
Oh, Lord.
No, he murdered me. I've been murdered.
Dude, this is my first medal hero. No regret.
I'm not really sure you can start in a better place than Gavin.
You didn't
for
throw
that.
me in the river.
That is true.
It's because of Go introduced Gavin.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Oh no.
Space Squad 2.
If I'm being honest, Go Buster, it introduces the Gavin.
Let it rip.
Dude.
I mean, Ghostbusters. I said Ghostbusters. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute.
The ultimate crossover. Ghostbusters, except they're the Go-Busters.
I'm just gonna sit here and contemplate my life. Alright,
I am dying.
no, the Space Squad versus Q Ranger, they teased someone. What was it?
I'm
Justified?
doomed.
I think it was Justified. They teased them.
I like that boy thing
Chainsaw to the face.
And it's
Ow.
Fuck
That was brutal.
And it's like
rematch.
I want Space Squad.
If you
to
don't
come
rematch,
back.
I'm gonna.
I hit rematch already.
You want A Squad to come back?
Space Squad.
Just masho a lot.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you wanted A Squad to come back.
No. A Squad can stay in the hole they're in. I'm talking about Space Squad. The Metal Hero Super Sentai team up. Where it's just like random Sentai and random Metal Heroes just team up to save the day, and it's pure greatness. And they're led by Gavin.
He's a vet. He's a vet.
He's a vet.
He's been here and done that.
Oh boy,
you can't fuck with Gavin. You're gonna put him in Maku space? Hell nah. He'll still fuck your day up.
Yes,
you just reversed gravity and changed the laws of time? He doesn't care. Razor Bredo!
I'm glad Beast Mode actually did the crossover with Chakra. They share Chakra. He's a space cop. That's awesome.
Blurbly blurble blah blah blah. Bleep bleep bloop bloop bloop. Oh, he can talk now.
He has the most normal voice ever, and I love it.
I am a space cop. I do space cop acts for fun and profit. You can't let the bad guys do the thing because it would be bad.
Now, it would be funny if he sounded like Robocop. It would be funny if he sounded like Robocop. I'm just saying.
Ah, God! That's a black.
No.
Not in that way. That's literally just his name, I'm sorry.
You will be. You will be.
Good. It has to be good.
Yeah, I know. It does, because I am him.
Yeah, he
I
can.
am always done. Yeah. Ow! Ow! Okay.
Interesting. I'm in dire peril.
How dire are we talking?
I'm dead.
At
least 50% dire.
Oh man.
Ow! I got sabers. And karate chops.
And I'm getting punched in the face.
And then that form. Okay, everyone has their form.
This is gonna go right over your head, Dun. Don't worry about it.
That's fine by me.
It's gonna go over your head like a joke to Blaze.
Oh. Goodness.
Blaze still here? No?
Damn it.
He is but isn't.
He's on a ledge. Oh no, you're targeting me every day. Okay. Ah, he jumped over it.
Oh my god, he just made me look like a punk.
Don't worry, I got him. Ah, almost. I almost
Sorry,
got him.
Frank.
It
must be done.
I have a ton of health. I'm worried about Daryl.
Yeah.
There is two!
Go.
Well, there it is.
Rocket drill kid!
I can do better than this.
You're well trained.
I am well. Oh shit, it's on now.
He's not even.
He will be.
Oh, I will be. You will learn to sing the song of my people.
I got one thing to say. And this is the best request I think we can all agree on. Platinum Games, if you're listening, please make a Space Sheriff Gavin game. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yo, it's all I'd play for like a solid forever.
Can we talk about how good Platinum makes games? Oh, do you want to do a speedrunner fight? Hold on.
Oh, do we have to?
Can we do
that? We would all have to pick speed right.
Can we do quadruple drive?
Oh my god.
We'll try, damn it. We'll try, damn it.
I wanted to play Bach.
Quadruple drive. It's gotta be 4 drives. 4-wheel drive. It's gotta be.
Yo, listen,
it's gotta be drive.
Alright, 4-wheel drive it is.
Oh, buddy.
I kinda wanna play Mach. Look.
Unfortunately, I can see your screen, so I can see you don't. Okay. Drive and drive versus drive and drive.
I almost picked the Axel.
Assuming Daryl went with drive.
Oh no!
Daryl, did you? Oh, very good. This is gonna be a mess.
We will do the Speed Rider battle, and then we'll let Frag be well trained with Hibiki.
This is. Oh man, this is gonna be filthy. Because I'm bad against drive on my best day. Fighting two drives.
Oh god, it's Proto Drive. Proto Drive.
Shinosuke, I'm counting on you to do this.
Shinosuke and Krim versus Gold Drive and Proto Drive and friggin' Dark Drive. All the drives. All the drives.
To quote the menu song from Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Gonna take you for a ride.
Gonna take you for a ride.
Oh, that reminds me. Persona 4 is on screen.
Oh, right, yeah.
I am buying that.
It's the Vita version, I think, which is pretty rad.
Yep,
gold. The gold, yeah.
Gold.
I can't wait to buy that.
I was gonna get it, and then unexpected expenses came up. So
no, I wish we had Gazak. I wish we had Gazak to do the driving mod versus Kabuto and Gazak. I really do, but we don't because this game only doesn't love us enough.
Ow!
Bandai doesn't love us enough.
Yo, if Gazak were in this, he's like all I'd play.
He's one of the best secondaries.
He's great.
Top 3 secondaries. Attack, Cross, and I want to say Gate.
Why there was such a triangle?
Because it's awesome.
Oh, the card! Oh, that wasn't fair. He spawned in the Trideron circle. That wasn't fair at all.
Oh no! That was too slow!
Koji Kenbar.
I can't believe he's on the
I can't believe you're alive! How are you alive?
Shabadoo
I don't know!
It stings!
The attack is not inclined like Scramble either. I know, bro. It is so sad.
I hope so. Damn it! Can you push him into it?
Oh no! Am I going to be in time? I'm on my way, guys! I'm almost there!
What is this matchup right now? This is so stupid.
I missed.
No, you're right on me. You're right on me. Ah, God. The pain. The pain is real.
God
damn it.
Hold on a second.
It's time to rev it up.
That was for Clank.
This is for you, Clank. This one's for you.
Now, alright.
Alright. So
I'm down for a rematch if you want a rematch. That was
something else.
I wish I'd been there so I could have joined the laser party, the beam crossing party. I was like, oh no, they're on the other side of the boxes.
Yeah, man. Yo, Decade, Decade, you gotta tune in every Sunday when we do the crossover podcast extravaganza.
Oh, we're rematching.
Because this is all that happens. Crazy combos. Like the Wizard Xade ultimate combo.
Oh jeez.
Or the the Axel and Xade or Fize and Xade combos.
I remember the I remember that Axel Xade that we did. That was just precious.
Dummy damage.
Oh, why would I let that happen?
You gotta catch this out.
I was like, oh, I got this. No. I don't get this. It's on! Oh, God, it hurts.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, no!
Wait a second, what's happening?
More Tridron.
My pride.
No one cares.
I'm getting pummeled.
Goodness, Frank, you're
Good.
You guys did that in perfect synchrony, and I was just like, oh no. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god.
Yo, the double handle kid at the same time. Okay.
Oh god.
Yes!
The timing.
The timing could not have been better if I had tried. That was
Okay,
luck.
Oh god.
Oh hey! What is? How do I? Oh!
This hurts.
Are you dead? Yeah, you're
The
dead.
gong. The sound of the gong.
I'm still alive now. I'm gonna stay alive as long as I can. That wasn't very long.
Yeah, that was like 10 seconds.
Is 10 seconds really all you need?
How do I do this?
Fire all engines!
Ah, damn it.
That
Damn
was
it.
my fault. Completely
That's
wrong.
fine. Ah, damn it! I'm still glowing!
And so am I. Ouch.
If you don't get out my
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh god. Greg, it's unnecessary. Greg, go. Let's just get up. I just got up. I pulled a blaze.
Well, I'm performing graffiti on this thing. It's okay.
I'm dead.
How do I can help it?
How do you have this mess already?
Because he's drive, and that's all you need.
All you need is drive.
Oh no!
Terminator! Damn it! He's alive!
Alright. We're changing now.
Frag rear-ended me.
Hey yo!
He said he just pulled up with the Trident on, kicked done, and then did the speed racer pose and looked at him. Yo, imagine if they made a reference to the Mach 5 as a writer. That would have been a nice movie writer, man. So,
That's basically Mach. I mean, Mach used the same colors.
no,
You got the racing stripe.
that's not the Mach 5. It's just a car, bike. It's a bike with a racing stripe. That's all it is. That ain't the Mach 5.
Same colors.
Wait, Ixa is not in this game, sadly.
Perfect Cell versus Carl. Episode 3 is out.
Word?
Yo,
I wish Ixa was in this. Yo, if Ixa was in this game, other characters that I would only play.
so who's down for a Team Spooky fight?
Ooh, Team Spooky. I'm always down for Team Spooky.
Onis are spooky, right?
Yeah, man, Hibiki's,
Yeah, Onis are spooky.
Hibiki's a part of
Onis are
this. What do you mean? So alright, who's Ghost? Who's Kiva?
I'm Kiva.
Okay. The frag is Hibiki.
Somebody's got to be Spectre, I guess.
Or Wizard.
Wizard
take
counts?
Yeah, Halloween.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait, who's
I can see
Ghost?
I'll take Ghost.
Dang it, Daryl.
Let's go.
Let's.
You got Spectre or Wizard?
In the words of my favorite foul crime fighting detective, let's get dangerous. Do-do-do. Alright, let's.
Darkwing, duck of the night.
Please, no.
You want my gun? You want my gun? Because that deserves the gun to the kneecap. Don't you?
I haven't made a full thing yet, though I did consider it.
Done. If you make a full thing, I will send Blaze's brother to your house.
Not tell him to do anything, just send him to your house with no return fare.
He's just gonna sit there and stare at you.
And he'll have no return bus fare, so he's gonna be there a while.
And he'll be in a shocker outfit.
There you go.
The sky and 2 guys are underground.
Let's do this.
Alright, a vampire and a demon versus a ghost and a wizard.
That'll work.
That's why I love this series.
Why would I allow this to happen?
There's a writer for everyone.
On the contrary, he is nanomachines. He's a product of technology.
Nanomachines, son.
Still dead.
Well, Takaru's dead, but not Spectre.
Death is relative.
Unless
that is true. At least
Dragon Ball.
like basically any form of fiction, death for all. Oh god. That was gonna be so cool. You ruined it. You ruined our awesome combo.
Oh, I tried.
Don't worry, I got Bobka.
I tried.
Don't worry, I still got Bobka.
Ouch.
Thank you.
When Dunn and Frack team up, I get killed.
Bobka, go. Oh god, that's a dragon. That's a slide kick.
Who said if only Ichigo's there to clean up this mess? I got shockers in front of Miles. Oh my god.
Gosh.
What is that damage?
That was tasty.
This is great.
That was freaking
fresh. More often.
This is not great. What is this nonsense?
It's great nonsense.
Look at this.
Oh, come on.
That was, oh my god. Hold on, Daryl, we're not letting this happen. We're taking a life.
No,
it's mine.
It's my life.
Well, I'm not.
Oh my goodness, no.
I'm dead.
It's my life. It's now or never.
I'm dead.
Is that not hitting you?
Frank, you have a sliver of health. Come here. It's my life.
My heart is like an open highway. Like Frankie said, I did it my way.
Are we still doing this?
I'm dead. A little bit.
Cause it's my life.
He just wanted to sing it till he won. He said victory screech wizard. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that was great. Let's do it again.
Yeah, you and Frag with the combos of 75 damage, and I'm sitting here like, okay. I'm eventually gonna not get drummed on. This man, he played the Imperial March on my face with the drums. It hurt. I'm bleeding. I'm missing a tooth.
Actually, we're also a musical duo. We got drums and a violin.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh god, we got drums and a
It's a
violin.
That's music.
Oh my god.
No.
The spooky musicians.
Spooky musician.
The spooky musicians. I can't.
You can't stop the power of music. This is the greatest team in this game.
Besides double drive and double breathe.
Ew.
Sure.
Ew.
Gross.
Oh my goodness, man. Look at this.
Ah, god, that's a back triangle.
If Frost was here. Look, Frank, come on, man. I don't deserve this.
Hey, dude, we can
Can I get a third?
No, Frank. No.
I can get a third.
what is this drum bullshit?
I don't think I can get 4.
I tried coming in with my tongue. Didn't work. Oh god.
Maybe.
The proper song for these days.
People bow,
Greg, I don't deserve this. Why did all
I'm getting hammered. I'm getting shot. I'm getting sliced. Then I'm getting hit.
I'm gonna need you to stop doing that to my friend. Oh god.
Look, listen, fellas, we can talk about this. We can talk about. Okay.
Where's the drunk come from?
Behind.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh my god, what is this nonsense?
I got back triangled again.
Oh, why did I run into that? It does as much as a super. It's dumb.
Ah, damn.
Oh shoot.
Oh, we doing this? Let's go.
I
Double
better
infinite.
scoot.
Double infinite.
I better scoot.
Yes.
Waste it. Waste it.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, thank you.
I really wanted to wake up Fever, but he stopped, he interrupted it. No!
I'm late.
Oh, it ain't over. It ain't over yet.
I'm late. I'm late for a very important smash.
Hey, Echo.
You can't hit me. I'm as hard as diamonds.
The damage you're about to
I don't
receive
give a shit.
is making me as hard as diamonds.
Hold on a minute. This is a PG-13.
Sorry about that.
What the? Ow! I got drunk to death!
You can't stop the power of music.
Spooky.
Let the music flow through you.
Team Spooky musicians have beaten us badly. I want one more rematch. I'm not going
One more
out,
rematch? Okay.
I'm not going out like a sucker.
Silver!
Daryl, we got
Dunn
this.
knows those friggin' loops, though. He knows how to do the damn
Team is
slide
like the one
square.
character I know how to play in this
Oh
game.
my gosh. Dunn has that down.
What's the most broken character in Kamen Rider? Like whole series? Omageo.
I'm pretty sure.
No, I take it
sure.
back. Kamen Rider G.
Say, go red.
Thank you. Thank you for amending it to a classy one. Yo, he will go full sommelier on you, and you won't be able to stop him.
Okay, man, freaking G.
He will open up a can. Oh wait, am I confused? No. G is the one that looks kind of like Deno. Yeah. Thank you. Very good.
Yeah, that is.
He
true.
literally has giant D's for
Alright,
eyes.
who wants to do
Yeah.
this? Who wants to do a secondary rider, bro?
Always and forever.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's random until I get a secondary rider.
So, does
Good idea.
secondary, right?
Secondary
was quick.
riders.
Alright, got one.
Y'all could have picked who y'all wanted, as long as it wasn't Brave. Cause he's busted.
I'm brave!
He's broken.
He's dummy busted in this game.
This dude, he's broken in every. This is Scramble.
He's in Scramble too. He's dummy busted.
Yes.
Gross.
The only reason I can beat him up is because I have freaking Gates, and Gates is more of a range. Gates.
Oh yeah, a range spam. Well, I mean,
He doesn't
again,
spam it, but
Burst.
his special move lets him do a backflip and shoot
ooh,
you.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Kamen Rider G, bruh. Ah, yes, he's broken.
Brave and Mach versus Spectre and Brave.
Huh?
My team is bluer.
That is a fact. His team is bluer.
Slightly.
Can we talk about how Mock Chaser showed up at the stage show and Chase looked at him like, dude, you're wearing my suit. that was so adorable.
That was pretty cool.
I
Watch
have
the
a
stage shows. Watch the stage shows. No, Daryl, you stay over there. Let the Braves fight it out. Let the Battle of the Knights. No.
He came to you. I tried to tell him.
I'm honestly surprised when Axel hasn't showed up yet.
Oh, brave!
Oh my goodness! I don't know what's up with Dunn, but these links he's doing.
I'm doing my best here, bro. Okay.
But can you stop frag? The old frag muffin.
What the? You and your U-turns?
He's a bite, is what he does.
Oh no!
Oh, damn it!
Let me add on.
By a Houdini.
Let me add on to
by a
this.
musician. I mean, a magician. Danger Sharks never work.
Actually, I think he was more of an illusionist.
Oh my god.
Or an acrobat.
No, you can't catch me. You chased me for a good minute though. What the fuck?
Yeah, it just gets.
I did not dodge that fist.
And then comes a giant fist.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, I'm dead.
That giant ass sword comes out.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
That's not me. I am the one who is dead.
Damn it.
Okay. Why couldn't I be Mark Chaser?
Yo!
Damn it.
Play Asia. The guy
I'm out.
I'm
out of frame 2. I'm dead.
What? He's hitting
Might
me.
wanna go pop that.
No, he went right past you.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what's
You're not
happening?
pulling my leg here, are you?
What's on
No, I
sale?
am not.
What's on sale?
Oh yeah, it's on sale right now.
What's on sale?
Climax. Okay. He
Climax
told me to
Fighters
play
are so
AJ guy.
Oh heck yeah! Pick that up.
Cool.
Pick that
Join
up.
us.
Or you
On
can,
the fields of battle.
which is it? The Japanese one or the?
It's a
Yeah, okay.
Japanese. English
one.
one is like.
I
40.
will settle for that at this point. I don't care. I don't care about
15 is $15. This game is 1,000% worth it.
Oh yeah. Now
Might wanna go for it,
Bandai,
Silver.
we've hooked you up with a roster. We've come up with different gameplay options for you.
Where's my wallet?
Cut us a check so we can have a new 50th anniversary Rider game.
So are we still doing this?
Immaculate. Yeah, but I'm not rocking two Braves out here. There's somebody.
yeah, I switched.
I switched.
Because like I swear y'all both looked at each other like, all right, look, one of us is gonna have to
we
change.
both did random. We both did random.
No, actually, what I did is as soon as Echo mentioned he couldn't go up against Brave, I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch to Brave now.
Oh, you dick.
Okay.
He's a dick.
The only thing that could make Brave more dummy busted is if his forward triangle also broke guard. Then he'd be pretty much unstoppable.
Oh yeah,
we're not doing that.
But it doesn't, thank goodness. His midair triangle does though, doesn't it? That's a guard break?
I think so.
Maybe.
Crazy. Ooh.
Ditto and Mock versus Beast and Birth.
Zeranos, that's not you.
Zeranos, where are you, Zeranos?
Why ain't you here? He would have been a good character to play.
God, it would have been great.
Coming right down, Maha. Bird! More bird!
We're just shooting each other.
Come here.
Oh shit.
We're just shooting each other at this point.
That is in fact what everyone's doing right now. Shooting each other.
Except
I'm the only one with. I got a sword.
Oh no.
Oh, that has the overhead.
Climax evasion.
Come on, Rodimus. Everybody get shot.
Never mind. This is a fucked up version.
Come on, Zeranos. Let's travel the time stream.
If only Zeranos was here. Hold on, man.
Oh, it does
You
that.
said everybody gets shot, so there you
When
go.
you said danger, no, I was talking about when you said danger shark never worked.
Eat my birds.
I gotta kill him.
You did. You legit. You got the danger shark.
Oh, twice.
That is the true shame. Like, getting it once is fine. It's the chaos of battle. It could happen to anyone. Getting it twice, that's a problem.
You gonna go? Alright, catch
Don't worry,
him.
I'm gonna run him over.
Catch you later, Decade. Catch you on the Discord,
Murph,
man.
stop my train.
Oh, really?
You have a good one,
I
man.
didn't
You
see
have a
you
good
doing
one.
the,
I was doing it. I was rolling up for my train, but you freaking blasted me and jumped. And that's not
Talk about it.
Nah. Feel the power of Danger Shark.
Oh, God! I didn't even see it! Oh, God, why?
Danger Shark! This is a one battle where the Danger Shark is actually meant to do stuff. It's like, I'm sick of being a joke. I'm sick of it. We Danger Sharks have been freaking laughed at for far too long. This is the battle where we finally do something.
Danger
You had
Sharks.
enough! You had enough!
Danger Sharks, aka the Shark. No, Frank, leave me alone!
I'm gonna give you a hug! Happy birthday!
I got bullets. I got more bullets.
Oh, he tried to kill me. Bye, Dun.
I couldn't stop it. I tried stopping it with my final move.
I'm
I
sorry,
couldn't
Dun.
even slow
I
the
ran.
It was over!
It's
I
fine.
ran.
Ikuyo Geta 2.
So next week,
So, are you
I
buying
will-
it?
I need
Yes,
you-
I'm working on it.
next week. Remember when I said we were gonna have that discussion of heroes and villains?
Yes.
Yeah, like a month ago.
Yeah, I never forgot. I just shelved it.
What felt like a month ago anyway.
I just shelved it. We're gonna do it in parts. We're gonna do it
Okay.
in parts. So heroes is next week.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna give this.
No, did we not hit rematch? Did we
No.
not? No, why did we not hit rematch?
I hit rematch. I don't know, someone.
Frag said I'm changing so I can kill you. You and them danger sharks.
Well, I changed now, but I hit rematch.
Oh, wait, I got my another account. That's
I
why.
appreciate it.
There's no guarantee we'll get
What
back
if-
on the same team.
Now,
Change and go in.
Now, what
I
I'll-
haven't been on a team with dudes once.
can we get a
Done.
Can we get a like
Done.
Ultra Smash
Girl, that's another
Brothers
thing I have to
game?
do. I gotta
So I
get
can-
my refund
I
back.
want a new Ultraman game, man. Where I can wrestle Kaiju
Actually,
to the
that's
dirt.
in the works.
Are you talking
Where-
about Project G?
You mean where I
Or
can
Project
wrestle? When I can? No, not the Platinum game. I mean like Ultraman, where I can wrestle Kaiju into the dirt.
Ultraman
Give me
Fighting
G-Max versus
Evolution.
Baron and Mott.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
from
Ow.
on the PS2. Any of those are pretty much your best bet. The Nexus game was also pretty good.
I seen a
As I recall.
seen a
I
VTuber
thought we
actually
were
play
doing
it.
secondary writer.
Nah, we changed it up after.
Should just go straight random.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Random chaos.
I'm down with that.
I've been
Sorry,
ready.
Frey. Oh God, hold on. It's a bike fight.
All right, you guys do that. I'm gonna drum this banana.
Huh?
I love this series.
Drum this banana.
I swear, it's only
I
makes
love
sense.
this series because that sentence makes perfect sense.
No, I got this.
Oh, snap, Blaze is gone.
Blaze was already gone.
That is a giant shark.
Now I'm gonna drum this bike.
That giant shark hit me again.
I'm gonna get my refund
Okay,
on
no,
this bad
it's not that the Danger Sharks are trying to prove themselves. They just don't like Frag today.
Yeah, for Frag. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything to deserve the Danger Sharks, but they won him.
I did not ask for drumming.
Oh, how?
Oh God, Danger
How did you
Shark!
avoid that?
No, I got hit by that Danger Shark.
Yeah, done.
Oh damn. All right, fine. You can go and do a super form. Guess what? I have a Kurenai.
Guess what? I'm dying.
And I'm dead. At least you can't drum anymore.
At least you can't drum anymore. Frag, no. He troll spin me. I gotta go off.
Okay, so there, I have the contact to sell on my ride watch, and I was up to
I'm getting my heart stolen, and I never got the
Kalima. When everything gets stolen by Cthulhu.
So wait. Yes. If it's a nightmare for Ren, doesn't his final form count?
Huh?
Baron? Baron's final form is Lord Baron.
Yeah.
We've all agreed on that.
I like how Vito's final form is freaking grand, and O's is supposed to do it.
I felt like if
liner
Ren wasn't scrambled, it would have been kind of broken.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
You gon' catch these hands.
I don't think it'll be that.
Frag, this is unnecessary. Frag.
Well, that's a nerf, but I don't think it'll be.
Oh! Clip that. Someone clip that. Clip that.
That was good.
That is a clip. Okay. Look at your moment. Yo, that was a clip. Someone clip that and upload it so I can see it.
That was great.
That was tasty.
Oh god, let me I didn't even click rematch. I wanted that clip.
Oh man. So good.
I expected Dunn to hop in there right at the last second with a little bit of drums on top.
You had it.
No reason not to stack a mountain of damage on top.
I could have, but I was just more impressed by anything. I was just like, damn.
Well,
right, I'm gonna make this my last one.
Okay.
Alright, click the button!
I'm trying to get the clip. There it is.
He clipped it.
I'm trying to get the clip.
Let me check
that was a 2-for-1 beatdown. Oh my goodness.
You know what?
We're down to 4 people. So, Daryl, you said this was your last one?
Yeah, we were pretty much ending on this one anyway.
Yeah, this may have to be. This be an end. All right, I'm going all out.
Oh my god!
Hi, you go for that.
Well, there's literally one character I'm good with. Oh no, we have Blaze back.
Blaze is here.
Hey, what happened? Where's everyone else?
Very much
they left for various reasons.
Yeah, they had their individual affairs.
Well.
Yeah.
So
we're essentially.
I know. Are we gonna end after this one, Echo?
I mean, Blaze, if you want to hop in.
You want to hop in after Daryl.
But then again.
Yeah, Blaze, you want to hop in to get your matches in so you can have something to upload, that's fine.
I think I already have enough video upload, so if you guys done after this, it's cool.
Okay, sure. We'll just make this the last one, I guess.
Okay. That was
sounds good.
I'm surprised.
We'll end a little earlier than we usually do.
No, honestly, that's fine because we're
just as well because I can't do these 1 in the morning things.
Yeah, like I was
kill me.
Me and Dunn are on the team.
I was honestly.
Wait, it's 1 in the morning on your side?
Yes.
Yeah, they're Eastern time, dude.
It was supposed to end at like I don't know.
Anyone have work tomorrow?
It was supposed to end at 12 actually, but sometimes we get a little too carried away.
Well, anyone have work tomorrow?
Versus Xade and Blade.
All right.
Our name rhymes more.
Xade and Blade.
Shut up. Oh god! Alright, Frank, that clip is there, man.
He came running.
That was something else.
Are the greatest kick to ever exist.
Oh my goodness! I did not expect that heavy of a beat there.
Oh man!
I don't know how that works, but I am completely fine with it. Ah, damn it! I slid under you. I'm upset I slid under you. Oh. Going up.
Oh, the loops! I can fix this. I can fix this. I am not fixing it.
Oh god! Fixing it.
Oh, you
Super armor,
would.
bro!
You would. I can never identify that one.
Yeah.
Because he looks the same when he does it, as opposed to, oh, went right under you!
What's that, huh?
Oh
no!
Saturday or Friday night.
Oh
Alright, well, I got Blade.
no! I can do this, I can do this.
I can also do this.
Done. Damn, don't get blast away.
I'm dead.
That's fine.
I'm dead.
Oh, ooh.
Hi. I'm just
Oh no! That's suboptimal. Oh, that stinks. It ain't over till it's over.
It's Hyper Buteki. Okay. Not Hyper
Yeah, now it's their turn. Now it's their turn to do it to us.
Dude!
Damn it, you got hit. Oh god, this is terrible. This is terrible. Oh, the carnage. Oh, the carnage.
Oh, I'm dead!
Yeah, there was no way I was able. I can stop that.
That was a golden finish.
Sorry, dude, I stole the kill.
You really did.
The damage from X8
Rematch?
hasn't gone through yet.
Or is this the last one?
No,
Rematch.
It was
Come
so
on.
sad. The hit did not finish, and he finished me off.
I was like, oh, hey!
He said, I'm gonna just take this real quick
Oh,
and
this is a
say.
little better with Kiva on that.
I'm so bad. I'm so
He
bad.
said, I'm gonna yo, can we get Gavin in the next Climax Fighter?
Oh no, okay, we're done. Alright.
Oh, alright.
Or do we want to do a try for a...
It's up to Daryl. Daryl said he was gonna leave, so.
Yeah, Daryl's up to you, man.
Are you
I
done?
had that one rematch real quick.
Alright, one rematch.
Alright. I'm watching one match.
The teams will not be the same, but
Alright,
you know.
last one. Absolute last
That
one.
was hilarious, man.
We have different teams now. I'm with Bragg.
Actually,
double
I can join them.
X8. What you mean
Oh,
you
it's
can
double
join?
X8.
Double X8. Oh,
It's X8 and
boy.
Peridot versus Kiva and Blade.
There we go.
Oh man, I need Oh wait, do we have?
If only
Man, Peridot
Peridot.
needs to be in this game.
There's so many
He
characters.
is. He is. X8 goes Mighty Bros, and one of the Mighty Bros is Peridot.
Are you kidding me?
Hey
Double
man,
the X8.
It's the
Lucky,
same as when,
Lucky let me use his
how
let me
Decade
use the
brings in the
Gemini.
end.
Lucky let me use the Gemini thing, so I got clone. Great.
Oh, that works too.
I forget Q-Tama.
Q-Tama. Gemini Q-Tama.
Heck yeah.
Alright, bring it on, you video game reject. Oh, never mind. Okay. I
Hey,
take back what I just said.
who you call a video game reject?
I'm sorry, it was trash talk.
Blade is
No, I
beating
never
me
paid for
up.
it. I immediately paid for it.
Blade is beating me up.
Oh shit.
What do you mean? I was beating you up. What the hell did I do?
Blade and not Blaze.
Oh, okay.
He slide kicked the fuck out of me.
It's what I do.
Oh, jeez, the double fist combo.
Got bust off.
Oh my god, that picked up.
Oh, no!
Ah, he still punched me.
How did I punch the other guy when I got you instead?
Oh, I got both of them.
Oh, what is
Nice!
this? What is this nonsense?
I'm eating that.
Oh, come on! My super armor didn't stop the fist.
Oh
The
god.
fist also works on super mode as well, which makes it real, potentially very cheesy.
I'm a
Oh man.
That's the
Hey, dude,
Oh
dude,
no!
you game got tagged, dude.
I still got bopped
Oh
up.
no! I gotta run! You can't run!
very low.
Oh, yes, they are! Oh, skirt!
Ah, damn it. I got hit by the other one.
We dunking on him. Oh
Jesus Christ, say.
no. We dunking on him. You mother.
I Muteki.
He saved himself by doing that. He saved.
Oh no!
Wake up, Diva! Ah, damn it!
Sorry, I think I might have knocked him out.
I'm good. I'm so good. I am upset.
I don't know how you missed that. Ow! Ow! Okay.
I'm trying to jump rope. I'm jumping rope.
Huh?
I'm mad. Both of our ults did not hit him. I'm mad.
I'm mad too. Oh man, God dang. All right, that'll wrap it up. Frag got a 2-for-1 kill. Axel kills. They were on sale.
GG.
Yep, GG. That was fun.
GG indeed. Those were good matches.
He got that rider kick at the bargain mart. 2-for-1 sale. Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
That was good.
All right, boys.
Yeah,
damn.
Yep.
All right, everybody. That's gonna wrap it up for today.
All right, guys.
Catch y'all next episode, episode 16. Gonna be discussing heroes and whatnot.
There you go.
Stop killing shocker troopers.
See you guys.
Evil.
You can catch me on Twitter and maybe YouTube. You can catch Frag on Twitch. Streaming at Frag. Good old Frageth. He's got the smooth jams for days. And you can catch Blaze doing whatever Blaze does. Hopefully it's keeping that hamster alive or replacing it.
Yeah, no, the hamster was actually able to handle Darrow today, so that's not a knock on Darrow. That's just...
I think it might be on Clank's end. I don't know if he's got like a new.
Yeah, it was Clank this time, sadly.
Yeah.
You know, because
one
day we're gonna get Kazan
today,
back.
So.
One day we're gonna get Kazan back. One day.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, but until then, thanks for watching. See you episode 16.
Bye.
Bye, Blaze.
Sleep time.
That is horrifying. Worth every penny.